What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant. And today we are joined by, well, he has tons of accomplishments, but let's just start with the one he's most proud of.
Undefeated.
No. A amazing performance on quite possibly the greatest show on the internet, KillTony. We have Suga Sean O'Malley in the building.
Shit.
Okay, cheers, my brother.
I forgot about that.
Listen, you did not, because I know how hyped you were about that.
Yeah. I was excited.
We were in Phoenix, and when we were hanging in Phoenix, I remember you saying, bro, I really want to go on KillTony.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with it, bro. I love
incredible.
it. It's such a great show. It really is.
It is an incredible show. Shout out to the boys that are doing it, and yeah, just unbelievable. It's great for every aspect of YouTube because I'm watching it on shorts.
Yep.
I'm watching it long form. I'm watching it clips. It's a phenomenal show, and you did well on it. And I knew you were nervous about it,
bro.
But you had some funny lines. You went for it a bit. It was good.
My main thing is I didn't want to be one of the guys that overtalk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've watched too many episodes where I'm like, shut up.
Let Tony cook.
Just be there.
Yeah.
Be there. I say. So I didn't want to overtalk.
What was the best roast on you?
The best roast on me. I only remember. I remember David Lucas said I look like a camel with one hump or something. I didn't understand that, but it was funny for some. It was funny, but it didn't make sense. The one thing I wanted to say to David, but I was too nervous and it couldn't come out.
Don't say that word.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't say that word.
Come on. You're not in Boston, bro. You can't say
it.
it.
You can't say that.
I won't say it.
Okay, good.
Say the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to say you look like you have burnt top ramen on your head.
I'm glad you didn't say that one.
Good job. Say the first one. Say the first one. Say the first one.
The first
Just say the N-word.
What do you say in traffic when they cut you off? You know what I mean?
Nipples.
That was close.
No, I'm telling you.
really good.
I'm telling you.
That was really
That
good.
would have hit though. The top ramen one. You guys just had a been there moment.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yo, why'd you have to knock out our boy Aljamain, bro?
That was rude, bro.
That was fucked
That was
up.
rude.
Yo.
Honestly, I felt
Fuck
bad.
with Aljamain.
I do too. I felt bad.
Did you really?
I do feel bad-ish now. Cause I think he's a good dude. But it just had to be done.
Wait, that's interesting. Hold on.
I do feel bad, genuinely.
Does that happen? You build up this animosity for somebody because you're gonna fight them, and then afterwards they turn out to be a good guy.
I never honestly had animosity with Aljo. I always thought he was a good dude. I never really talked too much shit going into it.
He was always kind of complimentary of
And
you too.
I think I think he's a good dude. Chito, I don't like him. I'm
I
excited
can tell
to
you
slap
guys do
him.
not like each other.
We
at
got
all.
a face-to-face tomorrow.
No,
Yeah,
wow.
we're doing face-to-face tomorrow.
I thought you guys weren't doing face-to-face. No, you weren't doing press conference. You
We're
said
not doing
something.
press conference. I thought we were gonna do a press conference. I didn't know when they were gonna release it. I was coming to New York to do all this media.
Yeah.
But I kept telling the UFC, I'm like, every media I do, it's like, when's your next fight? And we weren't gonna announce it. And I was like, we have to fucking announce it. We have to. I can't not do all this media all week and not talk about
be able
this
to
fight.
say it, yeah.
So I didn't even know Dana was going to. I was sitting in Ariel's green room.
Yeah.
And I was looking through my Snapchat comments, and they're like, "Is March serious?" I'm like, what? And I went and saw that Dana announced it.
Chito didn't even know until he FaceTimed Ariel.
He probably knew like I knew.
That might
Like
be
we
some
know
wrestling.
we're gonna fight.
Might be
Might
some
be some
wrestling.
wrestling. Ooh, haircut looks great, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, let's keep talking about me.
Handsome guy. Sorry about that. Yeah. I mean, you look great too.
Yeah.
That was a great text message you made up from Chito, though.
That wasn't made up.
Wait.
He said
I have it.
He
You wanna
said
read it?
Chito messaged me, and he was like,
Yeah, read the text for us.
yeah.
so weird.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
see if it matches up.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, bro, thank you for." He spelled "Hey" H-A-Y.
Did he?
Yeah.
Why did he say
Hey, bro, thank you for choosing me for my next fight. Our last fight, I got so lucky. LOL. It's crazy. You were kicking my ass. LOL.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why would he
you.
text you that?
I don't know.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think Cheeto's the best dressed in the UFC?
Stop.
I'm being dead serious.
I know
no,
we had this
Cheeto has fantastic style.
We had this conversation last time. I don't know what you have with Chito. I don't know if you guys have like.
My man has great style.
He looks
doesn't.
good.
Can
Does
we
he?
pull up some images?
Look at this.
I
No.
just, and
You look great,
it's
too.
Nothing. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with me wanting to,
Wow.
knock his ass out. I just genuinely don't look at him and be like.
I think it's fucked
"Dad,
up what you do to Gotham City on a day-to-day basis, but I like the outfit.
That is kind of fucked up.
You really think he dresses nice, huh?
No bullshit. I think he has great style.
For like what?
I mean, not to be a kaleidoscope.
But
Come on, try it act out, bitch.
Okay, let me act it out.
You got top ramen on your head.
see, that would've hit.
No, I just think he has great style. I think he has great style. It's different. It's different than what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Who do you
It's
think has good
different.
style
Mine's
other
good,
than
his
other than
isn't.
you? Who other than you has good style in the UFC?
Obviously Connor dresses. He looks good. He fucking dresses nice.
I'm not into Connor style.
I'm not as much
like
either.
I'm
clean
into
suit.
Connor, but the style I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So gay.
Yeah. I just like him. I feel like I just like him as a man. You know what I mean?
I like him for what's on the inside.
I didn't know talking about fashion would get gayer, but we got it there.
I like his accent. Not jokes. I don't think. Yeah, I'm on a different level when it comes to the style. I think I just don't really think anyone's that close. To be
I
honest,
see these wins on you. So you shining out here.
Shining.
Yeah.
I had to get
brighter than the last time you was
a new
in,
watch.
right?
Yeah, how
'cause
much is the watch?
180, 200 on a good
Wow.
day. He didn't like my other one, so I had to switch it up.
But then you got another
Richard, yeah, I got another Richard.
Same to same.
But he likes one more. Or still ugly.
It's
I don't like the Richard Meals.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit's
Yeah.
fire.
okay.
That shit don't let me.
No,
That shit's
yeah,
fire.
don't.
I don't like it. I like your personality.
I appreciate that.
I like the way you fight.
I like
who
the
you
pink
are in
Rolex
there.
flames. That was
The
beautiful.
pink, the Rolex is crazy. That one's crazy. I might put that on instead.
Can I tell you a prediction that I had about
for
that
Chito?
fight after we did our fake sparring?
Yeah. For me versus Aljo.
yeah.
Okay, what?
I think I even said it on the pod, but I was like, you get this crazy extension when you throw straight punches. And like your whole body twists. You know how like sometimes people like they'll barely even move or they'll just extend arms.
Yeah, like Chito.
Oh, is that how he throws?
Yeah, he's slow.
And I remember being in there with you, and I'm like taller. I'm like significantly taller than you.
Oh.
I'm like so much taller. Like I'm like huge. And I remember just being there and be like, wow, like distance-wise, without even moving in, you could touch me whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I was like, Aljo better not keep us on the feet. He better not keep us
Tried
on the
not
feet.
to. Couldn't
Yeah,
take me
he
down.
did try not
Two
to, that's
takedowns.
Were you surprised about that? And was that like a big confidence booster?
It was huge. It was huge. He was. I look at him as the best grab. He was the hardest matchup in the bantamweight division for me.
100%.
And stuffed both of his takedowns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a huge confidence booster. I knew I was capable of it, but to go out there and do it in the moment when it matters, that's huge.
Okay.
I want to see that rematch.
Let me ask you
Never.
this question.
Really?
How am I supposed to one up that? He ain't that. He's not like popular. There's so many other guys that are like bigger fights. Me versus Chito.
You versus Chito is huge.
Yeah.
And then what else?
Me versus Corey is a bigger fight.
Bro,
people are
that-
excited about that.
I mean, just from a technical
Me versus
standpoint.
Umar someday if he goes out there and gets a couple wins. Just Umar Nurmagomedov versus Sean O'Malley.
Oh, this nigga
That's
talking
Connor Habib. Two.
Yo, yeah, but he's got to get some wins.
He's got to
'cause
get
I feel
some
like
wins,
there's not as much interest.
He's probably going to get some.
Okay, who
if he
else?
can get to fights healthy. Ilya Topuria versus Alexander Volkanovski in February.
Yep.
If Ilya goes out there and beats Volk, I would like to go up to 45.
You wanna
fight
cut him
Ilya.
off,
really?
So I think that's a big
But you
fight.
said you don't really want to fight Volk.
Yeah,
no, but he's saying he would want to
I
go
know.
and
I'd
fight
fight
Ilya.
Ilya if he wins. If he gets the job done, I think Volk's coming back a little too soon.
Really?
From getting knocked out.
Have you felt what Volk was talking about ever? Where you're like,
Oh yeah.
what is that?
I feel like I don't feel it too much unless I can't train. Like dealing with injuries, like if I can go out there and train really hard and grapple and just do
Yeah.
like get that release of that energy out, I feel fine. But if I was dealing with like an injury and you can't train really hard, I feel like that's when I feel it. But
And
he
what is
seemed-
what is the feeling?
I think it's just not preparing for a fight. It's just kind of feel like you don't have a purpose.
Yeah.
But I think that's just, I mean, I've always bring it back to meditation, but I do think there's like something in that.
Bro, that was the other thing I was surprised about when we were in Phoenix hanging with you guys. Was I think that you give the illusion that you're hanging, you're smoking, you're beating up the dummy in the backyard, whatever. And then I don't want to give away too much of how the sausage is made, but like you going through like your regimen, how strict it is,
Yeah.
the things you're doing for mental health, the things
Yeah.
you're doing for physical health. It was, yeah, it's no accident.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good message to spread and tell people about, but it's not sexy. Like people aren't, if it was just that, people don't follow that too much.
Yeah.
So I think I like spreading it out a little bit, telling people about it. Yeah. When there's a platform to put it on.
Okay, champ shit.
Drugs and bitches.
More meditating.
No, I'm kidding.
Champ shit,
Yeah.
the feeling, sensation, like walking around different the next week. Is it like
Week?
month? Like, tell me how long it lasts, the high. Eventually, I'm sure you start to get into, okay, I have to prepare for this next fight. How long is a high? What is the high like?
No, to be honest, I I felt like I was kind of champ before the belt. I really, truly believed I was the biggest name in the division.
Yep.
My fight versus Peter Yan was huge.
Yep.
My fight versus Pedro Munoz was big, didn't play out. You know, it was a big build-up.
The
I felt like I was
expectation for
champ.
you is always big.
Yeah. I felt like I've been champ. So when I won the belt in that spectacular fashion, though, it was nice. But as far as like how did I feel, I just feel like a fucking normal dude. I want to feel cool as fuck and feel like I'm champ, but I just don't. Not yet. Not yet.
Nothing.
Still feels just like I still feel like I have so much that I need to do. I have to defend the belt. I think you need to defend the belt before you're champ. You know what I mean? So I still feel like I have so much to do and so much I want to accomplish that I don't feel like, which is a good thing, I think. Because if I felt like I'm like, I did it, I fucking did it, and didn't have that drive anymore, that's
done.
dangerous.
You'll check
that's
out.
dangerous. So I haven't checked out yet. I feel like I'll know when I check out.
What about
but I
Tim?
haven't yet.
Was there like a moment
Tim
with you and him?
I got to bring his ass down all the time.
Why?
Coach of the year, walking around, fucking
gotta
acting
humble
like the
Tim.
man. Yeah,
That's why we told him he's not invited.
yeah. He wanted to come.
He was
like, dude.
invited, but then we had to uninvite him.
Yeah, he needs fucking reality
Go
check.
work at
He
the
needs-
coffee shop.
Dude,
Yeah,
for
for
real.
real. Yep.
He was great in the the Flower Moon thing.
Killers
Oh yeah, Killers of the Flower
Killers
Moon.
of the Flower
Yeah,
Moon.
no,
He was fantastic in that.
He killed
New
it.
Martin Scorsese movie. He's fucking fantastic.
You didn't know your boy was in that movie?
Yeah, he was in Breaking Bad. He's been in Friday Night Lights. He's
I don't know
been
what
in
you're
all these
talking
things.
about.
You didn't know retarded Matt Damon is your coach?
I could see I get retarded. No, Tim's been doing good. He's opening up a second gym, little
No way.
coffee shop. Just his gym's right here, and then right down the hall there's another space. He's opening up a little gym, little coffee shop. He wanted to come, but his second gym just opened, so it was like super
Yeah,
hectic.
shout out Tim.
Yeah.
Tim's a fucking man.
Yeah, we got to get him on. We
Yeah.
got to get him on. But,
Okay. So you're not on this like super crazy high from it. Tell me
does
that's
look
not
like
Tim.
Shout
That
out
looks like,
Tim.
that's
bro.
like a better looking version of Tim.
Yeah. Eyes a little
That's
closer.
what Tim he wishes he looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Who
a
is
handsome
that?
guy. Jesse Plemons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic
AKA
actor.
Tim.
Yeah.
Tour announcement. Thank you guys so much for selling out Madison Square Garden on May 4th. We added a second show. I don't know if there's tickets still available by the time this comes out. I'm recording this before we went to Australia. So if there are, that show is May 3rd. Go get those right now. Thank you guys so much. This has been absolutely unbelievable. This is literally my dream in comedy is what I've been driving towards my entire professional life. So I'm so fucking excited. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on the experience that is going to be these shows when the hometown kid hits the Garden. It's going to be amazing. Also, we're in Australia right now. So Melbourne, I will be seeing you soon. Sydney, I'll be seeing you soon. And Brisbane, I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you guys so much, Australia, for selling out these shows. It's been unbelievable. And I think it's time. It might be time to really kick off the tour in America. Let's just say that. Might be time to really kick off the tour in America. We might have to do some things. There's some cities that need to be seen. TheAndrewSchultz.com. More news soon. Peace.
Breathing life into America. Yeah. Tour dates, guys. We have added another show in Portland. We sold out December 2nd and 1st. We added another show on December 2nd. December 8th, I'm in New Orleans. December 17th, I'm in Glasgow. 18th, London. We added a second show. 19th, Manchester. Hurry up and buy those tickets. Those will sell out. Also, January 6th, 8th, and 9th, I am in Norway. Amsterdam, we sold out the first show. We're adding a second. And Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Guys, Amsterdam, thank you guys so much. That show sold out in like 48 hours. I'm damn near putting up Schultz numbers. Much smaller venue, but same time frame. Also, January 18th through the 20th, I'm going to be in D.C. at the Improv. It's one of the best comedy clubs in the country, so buy your tickets for that. And last but not least, Salt Lake City, Utah, January 26th and 27th. Wise Guys, another historic club. Can't wait to be there. Get your tickets for those shows and more at akashsingh.com.
Okay, so you just laid out the next few fights.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Chito's obviously next in March. Where at? I don't know.
What about business?
What about it?
Like, is there business that you want to do? Is there anything like you got the belt? You've achieved it. You've reached the mountaintop.
Yeah.
What comes next? You want to do movies?
I got offered a movie scene.
Wait,
I can't say. We signed an NDA.
Can we allude to it? Definitely not.
Signed an NDA, but I turned it down.
Get the Pakistani out of here. Okay.
Is it Hollywood or adult?
Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I was like, I look over at Emron as well as.
Just ask. It's just a general question, you know?
No, I'm not ready for movies yet. I gotta, like I said, I got a lot to do, and beating up Chito's next. But as far as business wise goes,
How does the Chito fight go? What do you think?
What do you think?
Let me think.
You think while I talk.
Okay, you go. I'm gonna do the thinking. Yeah.
I think stylistically, and I think this about anybody. If I'm faster than you, that's why the Corey fight's so interesting because I don't know if I'm necessarily faster. I think it's pretty equal, but I feel like if I'm faster than someone, it's gonna be I'm gonna beat him. And I think I'm just gonna be too fast for Chito. He's tough. He's very durable.
Yeah.
Cardio's
great.
Cardio's good. I'm not taking anything away from a very,
Hits
very
hard.
tough fight. Does he?
Great dresser.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Is there a mental component going into a fight with someone that technically beat you, even though there was obviously a body malfunction?
Maybe if he would have beat me in like a 3-round fight and went to decision and he just like beat my ass, that'd be different. That'd probably be harder. Like for Chito to fight Corey again. Like remember when Corey fucked Chito up like for 5 rounds? Bad. Remember that?
You guys all remember that?
You guys remember that? So I'm saying like if that would have happened, like that would have been like fuck. Like going into a rematch would be tough. But it's just like the fact that I watched the fight back. I was smoking him. Kicked that fucking nerve. Rolled my bitch ass ankle like 4 times.
Yeah.
And I was still piecing him up with 1 foot.
Yeah.
I blitzed him, hit him with a 7-piece. Pop, 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 pop. And I stepped back and my ankle goes whoop, whoop.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ankles gave out and fucking. But yeah, so no, I don't feel like going into this fight mentally. I'm having to, battle any demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mental
Remember that?
component seems. I assumed it would be tough, but I feel like technically you'll be able to edge him out. I rewatched that fight today.
Did
And
you?
Yeah, and seeing you even battling through the nerve going,
You could tell when it happened, like,
bro.
Yeah. What happens then? Are you like I'm fucked, or you're like
You know what I think? Because it's happened to people in the past, but the nerve comes back. My ankle wrap was too tight. And I remember having my coach in the back telling him before we walked out, I'm like, hey, we try to loosen this up. This shit was so fucking tight. So when he hit that nerve, I just don't think it was like able to come back.
I didn't know it comes back in the same day.
It happened to.
I saw it happen to Jimmy Crute, I think his name was.
Yep.
It happened to Izzy, right?
It
A
happened
little bit, but his foot, like my shit was straight.
Yeah, you had just no
rolling.
control over it.
Yeah.
No, it happened. There's a few fighters that
Michael
said,
Chandler in Bellator.
Yeah.
Happened to Henry Cejudo against Demetrius Johnson in the first round. His came back. So I think if I could have made it to the end of the round, I think it might have came back, but my ankle wraps were so fucking tight that I think it just shut it off.
So who don't want some smoke, huh?
He says he does, bro.
But what? Too little, you think?
Well, not just too little. I don't really think that has anything to do with it. I just love telling him
That he's short.
he's short.
Yeah.
Because I know that he's got little man syndrome, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And I just know it fires him up, bro, every time. And he watches everything I do. He wants to be me so bad.
So he's watching right now.
Oh, yeah, he wants to be 6 foot.
Bro, he was
Yeah.
tripping him without even knowing it on accident. I brought up the belt. I was like, dude, they should give you guys like a travel size one you can walk around with. And he just immediately goes, yeah, the Cejudo belt.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, chirp,
he's not even here, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't help.
And Aljo took Henry down 4 times.
Yeah.
And Aljo took me down how many?
0
Out of?
out of 2.
Two.
Did he go for 2 shots?
He did. So I told Henry, if you want to work on some wrestling, like, I'll help you. I told him.
This thing is crazy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Henry acts like he wants it, but I think they're going to do Henry versus Marab. I think they'll do that. And then kind of depending on
Do
how
you
things
want
play out.
Marab because he took the jacket?
He didn't take the jacket. I gave it to him. I thought he was my jacket guy.
It looked like he ran your jacket, bro. I'll be
No,
honest.
you watched the clip. Someone pulled up.
good.
I handed it to
Dude,
him.
it looks like he pulled up on
You
you and
didn't
he
hit
said,
him
yo.
out of just fear? I thought you were just like afraid.
Of him?
Yeah.
You know how tall he is?
The first time I didn't feel anything when you made fun of short guys, I'm starting to think it's a thing toward me a little bit.
No, I got short coaches. No, watch the video. I handed it to him.
And
you
thought
see
he
his
was gonna
nose,
check
right?
it or something like that.
No, I thought he was gonna hold it for him. Yeah, until I needed it again.
Yeah. Yeah, but what about his nose, though? What's going on? Because
He looks like a jacket guy. I'm dead ass. Watch. I handed it to him thinking I was a fucking jacket guy.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, let's see
Not
it.
that, no,
Let's
he's
see it.
already on the thing. I gotta find it real quick.
But dude, when you're in the octagon, I've only ever fought in the octagon except for this time. So I was in there, like, your senses are tingling.
Yeah.
Fucking dick's getting hard.
Nice.
A little bit.
Nice. What are you packing down there?
I'm packing, depends. Like a clicker.
Like a remote.
remote.
Like an Apple TV or
Like one of them bigger clickers. Not
Okay,
like the
gotcha.
small, not like the Roku one.
not a
Like
okay.
a clicker.
All
Do you
right,
see
fair
it?
enough.
Wait, can you see? I already took it off. But yeah,
Okay.
look.
Oh,
wait,
it's
look,
off,
look,
it's
look,
off?
look. I handed it to him.
You got scared, bro.
I handed
You got
it to
scared,
him.
dude. You said, yo, take the Thriller jacket, run.
No, you want to know what really happened? Is Tim was right behind me walking into the
So
octagon.
you thought Marab was Tim?
I was locked into, I was looking at Aljo's soul.
Yeah.
I was looking at Aljo. I thought Tim was still behind me, so I take my jacket off and I hand it to him because I'm locked in with Aljo.
Yeah.
And it was Marab.
And has Tim felt insulted that you confused them at all?
I probably haven't told him. He probably wouldn't like it.
He's gonna find out.
He
right
wouldn't
now.
like it. Yeah, he's not gonna like that.
Oh.
But you know what about Marab? That dude's funny. I think he's genuinely a good dude. I think he's genuinely retarded.
And you have experience too. That's the other thing. Like when you say that,
I don't
That's
think he's
true.
actually. I think he just has an accent.
Oh, but that's tough to tell.
yeah.
No, I get that.
It's so fun. I went to the PI a couple weeks after because I had to do something at the UFC.
Yeah.
And Aljo, it was after I beat Aljo. Aljo was on vacation. And Marab was just sitting at the cafeteria at the PI by himself. Just
Was he
he
ever
lives
jacket
there,
or-
bro.
What was he drinking?
He literally was just sitting there. There was no food. He just hangs out there.
Okay.
So
What is that indicative of? It feels like you're kind of hinting at something. I don't know.
yeah, I guess I don't really know where I was going with that. Yeah, he's just sitting there though. You know what I mean?
I have another technical UFC question.
right.
Is there a mental component going into this fight knowing that you kind of got fucked up by a stand-up comedian?
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, I don't want to bring it up because you guys are both
I
here.
mean, we were very generous with the footage that we put out. Right? Like,
Yeah, that
we
is true. I appreciate that.
You did land that little teep kick, but besides that,
But you actually ate it. It was impressive.
I did. I mean, but I feel like you were going maybe like 10% on
Well,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I would say I landed one leg kick that would mess up your perennial nerve.
You know where it's at.
Exactly.
You know what's gonna suck?
What's that?
Is if he hits it again.
Bro.
My shit goes numb again.
What are
then,
you
I'll
gonna-
then I'll accept that first loss.
What are you going to do to stop that?
Well, it hasn't happened again.
Do you do anything differently, or it's just you don't think it's gonna happen again?
Bro, that shit was so lucky. I was so lucky.
I feel like you're getting like mentally sharper where you should be getting more CT'd up.
No, I don't get like
no, like
Nah.
you're sharper than the last time you were on.
It's reverse.
I think you're like you should be getting a little bit more punchy.
dumber. I'm definitely getting dumber in my choices I make.
Like what? What happened? Talk now.
no.
Talk now. You
Talk.
brought it up.
Let's go.
You brought it up.
I
What have you
was
been doing on the
kidding.
farm?
I'm trying to
No,
be
you're
funny.
not
What have you
kidding
been
here.
doing on the farm?
Tell us
Sean?
I have
exactly
15
what happened.
chickens.
What you been doing on the farm? Be honest, dude. You got dirt bikes yet?
Are the
No.
hoes different now? Is the blue checks, are they coming through?
Blue
like
check.
what's
Champ, I've had the blue check for years.
No, not you.
The blue check?
The blue check
Hoes are the blue
DMs.
check.
Oh,
Maybe
the
that's so sharp.
females.
All right, fine. You got a little.
Yeah,
CT.
he's a little.
Are the females different now that you got the belt? They want to touch the belt.
Come on,
don't
he got that Will
Dude.
and Jada situation.
Don't talk about my wife. Okay, I'm just saying.
on.
What's going on?
You'd be surprised, bro. Like my demographic is just all dudes.
Yeah, I'm
Very
not
females.
surprised about that.
No, you
You're
would
in
be
a fight
surprised.
sport. Okay, I'm surprised.
It's all dudes.
I'm very surprised. But no, I'm saying that there's got to be somebody throwing. You're walking around Phoenix.
I don't really walk around Phoenix.
This guy.
No one walks around Phoenix. That shit
Yeah.
too hot.
It is a
Yeah.
little hot. You're buying jewelry. You're getting a new
I've
watch.
been buying jewelry, been buying watches.
And the hoes haven't changed at all.
He got in trouble last time.
You got in trouble.
got in trouble
You
last
got-
time,
Something's
yeah.
up.
He
Something
got in
is
trouble
up.
last time.
It
She's like, yo,
changed, didn't it?
better not
No,
put
I-
out the
I'll
bird
say
call
this.
like you did last time. That's what happened.
I
No.
think the
No,
teeth,
I
the teeth got whiter. Did
No,
you
I
get
got-
Invisalign or something
I've
like
had
that?
Invisalign. I've been done with that for a while.
I thought so, dude. You got glowed up, you got
Glowed
the
up.
belt, and now you got no hose.
No,
What the fuck is going on, bro?
no.
This is crazy. You had the best deal that's ever been made in the history of marriage.
I still
is a
got
man
it.
in trouble.
Yeah.
What's going on, Sugar? Sugar, what's going on?
Ask Danny.
Should we bring her on here and ask her what the deal is?
She
You
wouldn't like
done
that.
knocked out everybody. You got the belt. You're on top of the world.
She prefers I don't talk about it anymore.
Respect.
That's one of the greatest answers I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Because that's a great way of saying I am not getting no pussy. While leaving the illusion that it might be out there.
I'm gonna use that. That's fire.
Or I've been getting too much pussy.
That's how they do it. I'm gonna
I
use
actually
that.
think he might be getting pussy because that ankle's been twitching a lot. I think that's his tell.
Yeah.
I think that's a tell. Okay, so we're not going to talk about it
Do you
anymore.
want to know
but-
why I think he's still maybe out here? Apparently, I heard allegedly Suga Sean is a singer.
Oh, that is facts.
Yeah, we need that. We need that.
What do you mean?
We need
That is
that.
true.
He's been taking a lesson.
Apparently,
You
he's
didn't know
been,
that?
he's been doing singing lessons, bro.
Hold on.
I have been.
What type of singing?
Just singing, just like some good singing.
Like,
Does my voice sound smoother at all?
I've noticed it.
Has it?
No, we
I'm
need to hear
telling
you,
you,
sing.
maybe that's why I thought there was no CTE because the voice is smoother.
3 lessons, 30 minutes each.
Give me something.
I don't got nothing yet.
No, come on, bro.
I'm just still in the
heard
early
that.
stages, but I did
that.
take up
I
singing
felt that.
lessons, and it's fucking embarrassing, bro. It's so embarrassing.
What do you start with? What song?
Well, right now we're working on What a Wonderful World.
Wow, that's a good.
I'm still trying to find my voice. I'm a tenor.
Skies of blue. Something.
I still don't know the lyrics, but we're slowly getting there. 30 minutes each goes like that. I'm nervous.
Still don't know no lyric.
Well, I don't. Sometimes we're working on.
Son, let's give him a song. Let's give him a song here. What's something we could sing?
How about Annie? We just need to make that shit rap.
Annie?
Now you can
Or
go.
Ice Spice, bro. You got the Ice
Oh,
Spice.
Ice
vibes.
Spice.
Yeah, you thought it was
Say
fun.
a
I was
month.
feeling you.
You got that.
Ice Spice is hot. I would love.
Yo, chill,
Oh,
chill,
yeah.
bro. Chill out. Yo, chill
I forget.
out.
See, that's what I'm saying about my
Okay.
choices.
No,
I said,
yeah.
Chill
on
out,
this
champ.
on this
That's what I'm saying.
podcast, all you got to say with all due respect.
If you
and
say with all due respect, you could do whatever you want,
Yeah,
but
you
you
can
didn't
say
say with
anything.
all due respect.
Yeah.
So can I restart?
Yeah.
With all due respect, I would love to get up in that.
with
all due respect.
Shout out, yo, with all due respect, Ice,
Respectfully.
you already know this is with
Respectfully.
all due respect. He wants to get up in your
know
ass
I'm
with
a
all
mom.
due respect.
With
With
all
all
due
due
respect.
respect.
Betty Boo.
And with all due respect, I
Betty
think it's an
Boo.
understandable statement.
Yeah.
I think it's
Did you see
understandable.
her fit for Halloween?
Yeah.
I watched those clips like 40 times. The boopy one, belly booper, whatever the fuck.
Yo, it was
So,
serious.
that dress is
It was,
crazy.
it was
Yeah.
a great Halloween.
We are aware.
costume.
Crazy.
It was a great Halloween.
I went out. I took my boys out for Halloween.
Oh yeah, what'd y'all do? Wait, the ones that we met?
Yep.
I like those
Our
guys.
retarded friends. I like those guys.
Nah,
too.
the gamer dudes.
Yeah.
They were great.
I take them out to the club and
They were great.
I stayed sober. Didn't drink. Rephrase that. I didn't drink.
What did you do?
I didn't drink.
But what happened?
No, he's
like,
saying
if
he
there was
didn't
any
drink.
drugs.
No,
If there
literally.
was any drugs that happened,
I'll tell you for real,
if
bro.
they did happen, what
He
happened?
didn't drink,
Yeah.
dude.
Glasses going on. That means coke.
No.
Okay.
No,
what?
I stayed sober.
Okay.
I took the boys out on Halloween. Lots of girls out. And I stayed sober and took the boys out.
What was your costume?
I look like a fucking
This?
Fruit Loop of a cop.
Of a cop,
Yeah, it was last minute. Went to Halloween store, the one they put up.
right?
And I was like, oh, this looks fire. Like, bitches will like that. And I put it on. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I looked like a Fruit Loop,
Reno
bro.
911 vibes.
Yeah.
YMCA. Yeah.
I still rocked it. I got hit on a lot, though.
Did you?
By dudes?
Yeah.
Was it the fellas?
Yeah.
No, chicks were liking it, though.
Have guys ever tried you?
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking in the gay community.
And then what's the
they
best
love
pickup
me.
line?
He's a twink.
Yo.
What?
You got twink vibes.
It's called twink. Yeah.
It's a skinny.
I
It's a
went
skinny
to
gay
San
guy.
Francisco once, and I looked up, and well, I was with Tim, too. And we got looked
dude.
up and down.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't
that's
dressed
like
like
their
this.
dream though. Like Tim, dude.
Like a fucking
All that
thick red.
jujitsu. Yeah, like
Thick redhead?
just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did lose Tim for a couple hours. I don't know where he went when we were in San Fran.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He said I have a phone call. Lost
Dude,
him.
is Tim like a closet queer ginge?
I mean, I wouldn't be closeted if I said yes.
No, because when we were doing jujitsu, he kept putting me in this choke where he was behind me.
Yeah.
And-
You're naked, he called it,
It,
too.
it was called a
yeah,
rear
yeah,
naked.
yeah.
Yeah, it's called a rear naked. And I was like, yo, why don't we do some of the leg locks? He's like, no, this is the beginner. Like
He liked
he
that.
kept
Yeah.
saying that.
Didn't he let you put him in a triangle, too? That was
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
That was sus.
He did, but
and he didn't tap.
Yeah.
He
wouldn't.
didn't fucking tap.
I wonder why.
He likes that shit.
He might.
He fucking likes it.
Yeah. But why'd you put your fingers in his throat though? Why'd you
No,
have to
no,
choke
no,
him
no.
out that way?
Can I be
He
honest
choked
with you?
him out internal. I've never seen that.
was fire.
That was crazy.
Choke. That's a dope
Normally you
choke.
go
It was
outside.
Heimlich. I gave him Heimlich, dude. That's what I did. Yo, yeah, but shout out to Tim, bro. I fucking love you,
Dude,
dude.
the internal choke is crazy.
Is that a legal move? Can you put your fist in someone's mouth?
Nope.
You can't
no
do
eye
fish
gouging,
hooks?
no fish hooks, no fingers in the butt.
No way.
There's some illegal moves I think they could change.
For example.
Like toe on the gate or toe on the fence or whatever. You should be able to do that.
Wait, what?
Oh, holding the fence?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't hold.
Why
it,
not?
I think that's
You
kind
have
of
too
cool.
much lever.
That'd be kind of fire, actually.
Yeah.
I like that.
They say you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to kick while someone's down. I
That's
think
bullshit.
Put that back in there. Punch someone's head off, dude.
That would suck. That would actually be kind of scary if you could get soccer kicked in the head while you're on the ground.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
can
But
in
Pride.
Pride.
I don't even
What
know
is
if
it
Pride's
called?
a thing
One.
anymore.
One. I
One,
think you
that's
can do it
right,
in
that's
one.
right.
Yeah. I mean, it's gnarly to see a dude on his hands and knees just getting punted in the fucking
Yeah,
face.
that's hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I
The
guess-
hammer fist is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind head kicking Chito like while he's on the ground there trying to get up. Just fucking soccer.
You
kicking
really
him.
don't like
Oh,
Chito.
like, yeah.
What do you think? What did he say that made you really
I think
not
it's
like
his
him?
style. It's how he dresses.
Can we see some images of this guy? I don't.
I feel like that was
Are there
targeted.
Are there
I
any
think he was targeting
gays?
you with that one.
Are there any gays in UFC?
No, UFC.
Why you got your hand like that? Why you asking that question,
You know,
bro?
man, come on,
You know
we
what?
vibing right here. You see that?
Yeah. I was about to fight in
Wait,
pride.
you think there's gay fighters?
I don't. Oh no, there is. That one guy did come out recently.
Who?
Josh Molina.
That was your
Jeff.
perfect opportunity to be like, Chito Vera.
No. No. Yeah. What? Show me like a style.
Tell me you don't think. Tell me you don't think he's one of the
Bro,
most
you're
best dressed.
fucking kidding
Nah, you're
me.
hating on the
That's a
dressing.
solid
You're hating on
fit.
it. No, Chito is.
Is that
top of
really?
the top? Top of the top.
That one's decent, if anything.
Now you liking it because it got some color. Show more.
That's
No, that
decent.
one's decent, if anything. That
Oh, the
That's
sneakers.
good.
bro,
That's
this look
good.
cute.
Al, I'm telling you.
Bro.
I'm telling you. That's
good.
best
No,
dressed.
that's good.
That dude looks like a fucking his kids play soccer and he's one of the dads that are hanging out on the field.
What's wrong with that?
That's actually probably extremely
What's wrong with being a
That's
good
Nothing
remarkable.
wrong with that. I'm
being
just saying you're not gonna be looking
invested
fly.
father.
I'm just saying.
We're talking about style.
He dressed like a grown man with a
You
little style.
are entering the age of being an old dad. You want how you dress as an old dad to be cool.
Yeah, coming from me, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. Doing a lot.
This is a lot.
It's a lot.
I had GQ today.
I know that is kind of fire.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I had a bit. So it's a big shit. I did live with Mark and Kelly this morning,
Oh,
And
So-
it was live.
and it was live. There's an audience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that?
Unlike this.
Now we got an audience. Come on, we got him
No,
Ron.
it was cool. It was good. But yeah, I do some big shit. I'm a fucking big deal. You gotta dress like a big deal when you're a big fucking deal. So
what'd you think of Kelly's husband?
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly was hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
Mark
was a different question.
I wanted
Okay.
to ask about Kelly though,
My bad.
but
Yeah.
Mark was a cool dude. He was a big fan.
Yeah.
fire.
And
Had
what
a good
about
handshake.
Kelly?
Yeah.
Kelly, she was
Beautiful girl?
Beautiful girl. She looked cute. Gave her a big hug.
you rip him? You ripped that? Come
on.
It was good.
Did you feel like
Your last name.
There was a lot.
Chemistry?
Yeah, the chemistry in the hug. Was there a lot in the hug? Do you think they're swinging?
I like Mark. He's a good dude.
You like Mark?
He's a good dude.
Really?
Yeah. He was, he's a big fan.
Yo, what's the gayest shit you would do without being gay?
Rub another man's feet, maybe?
Would you get foot massage at Tim
No.
if you lost a bet?
Well, I wouldn't make that bet.
What about this? They called me gay for this like a week ago. My boy's feet were kind of cold, and he was sitting on the couch with me, and he put them underneath my thigh to warm them up.
Tell me that's not the
Wow.
gayest shit. No, he was sneaking
But, like,
under
I
the thigh for like
I forgot
5
about
minutes.
that.
But it's
Bro,
your
you
boy,
mad.
and his feet are mad cold because it was chilly
Tim's
outside.
feet are cold.
I'd get him some socks.
But that's kind of gayer.
Whoa.
That's
You
not-
put him on?
That's not. It's
I don't know if that's gay.
It's
or not.
not.
I think
I
You're
love
gonna
that
go
you
fetch
tried.
him laundry?
warming your man's feet.
You're gonna go fetch your boy laundry?
warming your man's feet.
Is
Are
he
you
injured?
putting him on?
Is he injured?
Are you
No.
putting him on?
Okay.
Or you just
I wouldn't
pass
put
him?
his feet on or his socks on.
Oh,
No,
okay,
you just
okay.
get him some
Yeah.
socks.
If he was like, yo, dude,
That's
I
a very-
fucking took
very
too big of a
normal thing to
dive, I
do.
can't get up. We grab me some socks. I'll grab him some socks.
Yeah.
But what if he was just sneaking them under
Like
your thigh?
this, he's just sneaking them under slowly, and you keep moving over. He keeps sneaking them under slowly, and then eventually you sit on them like a mother bird.
Yeah. I don't think that's gay, bro. That's
Son,
being
you,
friendly.
You moved away and he did it again.
Son, he's nesting his
Sounds like
toesies
your friend's
underneath.
gay.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so it's not gay for me. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's half.
It's half gay.
It's half. If you meeting them in the middle, it's half.
Come on.
How many times did he try until you finally
You're
did
more
it?
like the receiver when you think about it.
This is a great question.
If it was
How many
less than
times?
3,
Son,
was
he
ex-
went from the middle of the couch to the end of the couch.
It was exactly thrice. He tried twice, and then he got it under the third time. But I just accepted it. I said, hey, are your feet cold? He said, yeah, they're pretty chilly.
do you think he's cute?
I think he's exactly cute.
I think he's cute.
He's cute.
yeah, he's cute.
Then it's gay.
Feet are kind of fucked up. He's a soccer guy.
Yeah. But he's cute, though. And I would warm him up. I don't think that's that gay, though.
And it's not that gay, but it's definitely gay.
But grappling in your underwear, I feel like is gayer. Right?
If you're wearing under,
Yo, that was a good point.
Really
That
good
was a good
comeback.
point. That was a
I
good
would
point.
never do that with my boys, personally.
I took a jiu-jitsu class and one
Got
class and
bricked
I'm
up?
done. Can't do it. It's too much.
Wait, why? It was the
It's
intimacy?
Yeah, too much.
Would you have a
hugging.
thing with touching? You hug everybody before when you say hello and
Yeah,
when you
that's
leave.
enough.
I think you're just
That's
you guys
enough
just
love right
betas.
there.
If two alphas are going at it, it seems we can kill each other. I think it's pretty fucking straight.
Well, I think killing has to be part of the equation.
If they
is.
live, that's pretty gay. that
you
let
can
them
kill
live.
them, then you decide not to because you're that
'Cause you
fucking
wanna
alpha.
fuck
I'll
'em?
do it again.
Yeah,
Gay.
When you're practicing, it's just like
that is kind of gay. I need it. It's like catch and release with the fish.
That's
You're
fucked
catch and
up.
releasing.
That's fucked
That's
up.
what jujitsu is catch and release.
Catch and releasing's fucked up.
Especially
you
when
put a
you're
hole in a
practicing.
fucking fish's mouth.
For no reason.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's fucked up. I don't like that.
I really like fishing for that reason. I don't like when people group that with hunting. People be like hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
One of them is like going out and getting some. The other thing is just like tricking them.
I know my mom used to be like, "Oh, it's fine. We're just letting him go."
No, I don't like that.
I don't
You're
either.
injuring
I've never
them.
liked that. I've never
better
liked
than
that.
killing it.
Or just
You're
don't
just gonna
do
put
it.
it back in the lake with a hole in his mouth.
Or
It
just
could
eat 'em.
heal.
Eat them.
Dude, fish
How
do
long?
heal.
How long?
Fish probably heal. I don't know.
How long does it take for a fish to heal?
Two fish.
He
heal.
probably gets killed.
No.
Probably swim sideways.
Yeah, they draft a little bit. It's like Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why did that happen with Phelps?
Yeah,
got caught.
his chin started to protrude a little and then slowed him down.
I thought that created more like water dynamic. What is water? What's aerodynamic for aqua dynamic?
Aqua dynamics. Yeah.
Yeah, hydrodynamic.
Is that why you wear the skull cap or the water
Yeah.
caps?
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine me trying to swim.
Bro, I love this hair.
It's great.
Wig.
Yo, fucking
Pull it.
No way.
No, it's not. That's some real shit.
I love it. I like the fro.
Danny did it. She does my hair, make sure I look good because I do big shows like live with Mark and Kelly. I did that this morning.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
And this one.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second because the biggest pool game on the planet, that's right, 8-Ball Pool, is running a special in-game tournament for the Flagrant fans, the Asshole Army. This is for you. And the top player of this Flagrant tournament is going to win 2 tickets to the Life Tour with the hotels and flights paid for. Yo, tell them to send you to MSG. Tell them to send you to MSG. Listen, this game is obviously amazing. I think it's been downloaded billions of times. The gentleman that created this game has been a longtime Flagrant fan. He was listening back when we were in the small studio when Alex was getting arrested in foreign countries, and when he was starting up his business. It was when we were starting up our business, and it's been amazing to see the both of us grow. And it's incredible that he's even partnering up with this on this. So obviously we want to support him. We want to rock. So go to 8ballpool.com/flagrant. That is the number 8ballpool.com/flagrant. You can register for free. All you got to do is this. You can also scan the QR code on this screen and redeem your exclusive Flagrant avatar by linking your account on the website or app. This is how you enter the tournament, all right? And whoever racks up the most pool points between November 30th and December 7th will be the number 1 on the leaderboard and win the prize, which is flights, accommodations, all that, and tickets to one of the Life Tour shows. Now, remember, it's completely free, so register now by going to 8ballpool.com/flagrant. Terms and conditions can be found on the website, and we'll announce the winner December 19th, so don't miss out, okay? Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're going to stop for a second because if you are taking supplements and you're not taking them for Momentous, you're fucking up, okay? There is a lot of bullshit companies out there that are selling these gas station supplements. They do absolutely nothing. Momentous is not one of those, and I'm going to prove to you right now why they're not one of them. Not only are they partnered with our boy Andrew Huberman, Big Dick Huberman, okay? All right, he's supplemented. That's a fact. Not only is that, this is how I know it's the real deal, legit shit. Defense contracts with the United States government, okay? You don't get the Fugazi gas station knockoff products when you're going for the strongest military in the entire world. Professional football, college football teams, contracts with all of them. What I'm trying to say is the billion and trillion dollar corporations that need to make sure that the people either working for them or playing for them are optimal, okay, that are achieving optimal peak performance are using Momentous. So that's what you're gonna do as well. So if you're already taking supplements, you're gonna switch immediately, okay? And if you're not and you're interested, it's Momentous. This is an absolute no-brainer. And right now you can get 20% off if you go to livemomentous.com/flagrant and use the code flagrant for 20% off. Now, let me tell you this. One of my favorite products is their Focus and Cognition Bundle. This package is carefully crafted bundle designed with Dr. Huberman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, all right, with the big sausage that supports cognitive function and mental performance, okay? The Focus and Cognition Bundle is a 60-day supply. It contains 3 handpicked ingredients, tyrosine, omega-3, and alpha GPC, which you guys don't know any of those fucking things. I'll be honest, I don't know, okay? But they all have established roles in supporting neural function. With all the BS supplements out there, you can trust Momentous because that's the difference, okay? Right now, you go to livemomentous.com/flagrant for 20% off. Now let's get back to the show.
MSG sold out.
Yeah.
That's
90 minutes.
fucking
90 minutes.
sick,
We
bro.
added another
That's
one.
so sweet. Honestly,
Respect, man.
that shit, that's crazy. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's
Have you
cool.
ever fought at MSG?
No, they wanted me to bad before I fought. The dude, Joel, is some like high up guy, was begging me to fight there. Loves the Suga Show.
And?
You know, I had my fight booked in Boston already, but I couldn't tell him that. So I was like, yeah, we'll see. November's coming around.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. MSG, that's gonna be crazy.
Do you
We're
have a
going to the game.
dream place to fight, like dream venue?
I don't. For me, I don't really care, dude. Boston was cool. I'm glad I experienced that because even before then, I'm like, I don't really care where to fight. Boston was really special.
What do they call that arena over there?
Suga.
Sugar.
They renamed it. Yeah, it was really cool. You didn't see that?
That's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Dude,
great.
congrats.
They
bro.
just wanted to think of the whitest thing they could think of.
Sugar. Brown sugar.
Oh.
No, they would never.
they would.
Not in
You're damn
Boston.
right.
Yeah. Heavy
Dude,
creamer.
dude,
TD Garden.
It's called the it's called the Garden as well.
TD Garden.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so
Have you fought in Abu Dhabi?
I did last October.
oh dude, how dope
Fought
is
Peter
Abu
Yan.
Dhabi?
It was crazy. It was. I was there for 3 weeks before the fight to acclimate, and so I didn't really get to do too much because I was, finishing out fight camp, cutting
Yeah.
weight, doing all that, and then went to Dubai for a day, and then I came back.
Why'd you kind of laugh like
Yeah,
that?
why'd you kind of
You laughed in like a nefarious way as if something really crazy would happened in Dubai. I almost feel like something wild must have happened.
I bet you Tim did something, not
Yeah.
you. But what did Tim do? Tell us what Tim did.
Tim's a Christian
Oh, true.
or Jehovah's. Sorry.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But like one of your
Jehovah's
boys.
are Christians,
No, they're not. They're Jehovah's.
but they're part of the umbrella of Christianity.
No.
Well, they're not Jews
You
or
can be
Muslims.
Christian and then you can be another religion under it.
Of course.
That's not how it works.
Let me
That's just
explain. Let me explain.
Bro,
I think
He's kind of got a point with this. I
You
think.
can't be this religion and then you're under this religion.
Of course.
What is a Lutheran? Is that not a Christian?
They
Christians
all
is like-
believe in Jesus.
It's like you're the military, but you can still be in the Navy or the Army or whatever. But it's all the
Yes.
That's
military.
how it works,
They,
boys.
they got your nerve. Keep fighting.
I got
they keep
baptized,
fighting.
boys.
Yeah, now we're going.
I understand.
As a,
He's back.
Christian.
you're a Christian.
Yeah.
But you don't see.
No, I genuinely don't understand how that works.
We know. We know.
So what are you?
I am, technically speaking,
No,
Literally.
truly
Yeah.
speaking.
what do I actually believe?
Yeah.
I'm Pakistani.
That's not a religion.
I'm a pilot.
Yeah,
That's
it's really
I
not.
am pilot.
That's
Do
not
you
a
believe
religion.
in
I
Pocket
am
Jesus?
pilot. Do I believe in what?
Pocket Jesus? What's his name? What do you call him?
Oh, Paco Jesus.
What do you call your
I want a
Jesus?
Paco Jesus.
I believe in pocket Jesus.
Yeah.
I believe 100% in pocket Jesus.
We trust.
No, like who do I believe in the most? I probably believe in more Christian stuff than any other religion. Yeah.
Well, I think it's like one or the other. I don't think you can really pick like, oh, I believe in some of this, but also like the Muslims are kind of right. I think it's like one or the other.
Well, they do that.
Do they?
Yeah, they say Jesus was a prophet.
They believe in all this shit.
But that's like multiverse stuff. Like they have him in their multiverse, and we have, what I mean? There's like hybrid stuff.
Because the Jews started it, the Christians were like, "Yo, you're being a little bit too much about it. Let's be a little chill." And then the Muslims were like, "Nah, let's be serious again."
I
That's
think
what
had
happened.
the Abrahamic.
But they all believe in the Jewish shit. Christians just believe in the Jewish shit and their shit, and then Muslims believe in the Christian shit and the Jewish shit.
Wow. I think it's crazy to think one way's right, but I also think it's crazy to think nothing's out there. She's got to be right in the middle. I'm like, I don't know.
Didn't you just tell me I couldn't do that?
Yeah, that was you really. I don't know if you know what you did. 2 sentences ago, you were like, you can't pick and choose.
No, I'm
kind
saying
of-
you can't be like, I'm this religion and this religion. I'm no religion. I don't know any of them.
You're not religious at all.
No.
But you believe in God generally,
I think God is everything.
the universe. Yeah. No, I vibe with that.
No, I do. I think I think there's something to it, but I think all the religious stuff is fucking crazy.
The more successful you've gotten, the more of a believer or the less?
Believer in what? Just like that there's something out there?
Something higher power.
I feel like there's something guiding my life for sure.
Have to, right?
And has that gotten stronger or
Stronger.
same? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I also like, it's just crazy when
First
people...
of all, that's a good, healthy reaction.
Yeah.
Because I think the people that go, the more successful they get, and they're like, there's definitely no religion, that's like a screaming narcissism. They're like, this is only because
Yeah.
I'm great.
Oh, I'm God.
I'm God. Exactly. And the people that get successful.
Well, I don't think I'm not. Yeah. I'm still...
But if God is everywhere, God is in you, so you are God.
That's gay.
Dude,
That was gay.
So now that's
God is
Hindu.
fine.
That's literally Hinduism, I think, right?
Yeah.
Did
part
you
of it.
try to put your fucking mud religion?
Bro, don't
on
convert
us,
my
dude?
boy. This is
What
a good
the
hell
agnostic.
just happened,
You know, you
bro?
can put mud on Indians, not on the religion.
All right, fair
Convert
enough.
my boy,
But I'm
dude.
just
Because you're still
saying.
talking about some Muslims if you talk about Indians. That's fine.
Fuck, damn it.
So what religion
Holy
would you
shit.
claim to be again? What'd you say?
I wouldn't claim
He's
that
the
I'm
same as you.
religious.
Okay.
But I would say that I would probably adhere to more Christian things than any other one. I celebrate Christmas. I would celebrate Easter. I don't know if I celebrate it, but I would do that.
You celebrate
You look
Ramadan
for
too?
eggs.
I usually do a day a year of Ramadan.
So
Yeah.
5% Muslim.
You do a couple
That's
of Shabbat
really, you're really
things
bad at
also.
I even
percentages.
go to some Shabbat dinners,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Damn, bro.
you're, like,
I'm really
kind of
out
all over
here.
the place.
You know what? They all believe in the same God, and so do I. That's my God. Whatever God those Abrahamic religions believe in, that's the one I believe in.
Allah, Yahweh, God.
Run it back.
I see you. I see you.
Run it back.
Yeah, we run it back.
Interesting.
Hashem.
Yeah.
Hashem.
That's a vibe. So wait, you never celebrated Tim's birthday? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Tim's birthday.
Yeah,
'cause he's Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's
He doesn't
Witness.
celebrate.
He's not anymore, but he would definitely.
You don't give him presents or anything like that?
No, I do.
Didn't he grow up in a carnival?
His parents met in a carnival, and yeah, when they're like 16. But he was Jehovah's Witness.
What
for
were,
a long
what were
time.
their roles in the carnival?
Were they like
Nothing
selling tickets
smart.
or were they like exhibits?
No, I don't have.
See?
We need Tim here.
With all due
We need to
respect.
get-
To
make him
yeah,
feel
with all due
comfortable.
respect.
But yeah, with all due respect, can
Ice
we
Spice.
just know what they
Okay.
are?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
So you're saying your friend grew up in a fucking carnival and you never asked?
I definitely. He's told me. I don't remember what the fuck they were, but it was. Yeah, must not have been that cool.
Damn.
Fuck. Do you go to rides? Would you go do those?
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
You get kicked in the head for money.
Yeah.
For money. You get paid to go on a fucking ride.
Yeah.
Oh,
You-
you're
you,
paying.
you lose money to do
You're
that fucking
paying.
loop-de-loop.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I get pay-per-view points next, so make sure you guys tune in, buy a pay-per-view March.
Oh, is this your first fight where
UFC
it's big, big
$299.
money or what?
Well, last fight was big money, but this one's gonna be.
Can you tell us what
I
you made
get-
last time?
No, I can't.
It's public, ain't it?
No, I mean there's numbers out there, but it's definitely not close.
Meaning
not accurate.
yours is more or less?
Way
Yeah.
more.
What's the number that's out
Of
there?
course. I think it said like 400,000 or something.
And would you say that it's more by like
UFC 299
Yeah.
March.
Would you
buy
say
the pay-per-view.
Would you say it's more by a multiple of like 2,
2?
2 or 10? What are we closing?
2, 3?
So,
I mean, you're the what is it called? The golden goose?
Don't-
Is
I'm
that the
done.
term?
I feel like once you get to 3, he can't do the math, so you just give him big.
Tell me the actual numbers. Okay.
I didn't do good in high school.
You didn't.
No,
You didn't do well yet.
I didn't do well. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. That's what they say. Superman.
I like that. I like that. Put him through the.
You know what
grind.
they say? They call people that do that something. What do they call that when they correct your grammar? Douchebag?
Yeah.
No, they do call them something. Not know-it-alls.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to.
We
Google
can't be
that.
as all as down to earth as a guy wearing the Richard Millet watch or whatever the fuck.
Nah, grammar Nazi. Yeah.
Grammar Nazi.
Yeah, he's a Nazi, technically.
I am technically a Nazi.
Exactly. The Nazis took his shit. The swastika
That's
is
ours.
originally from India.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, they really fucked it up for all
Really?
of us.
Yeah. So just tell people that when they see it
So-
above your bed. just be like,
I'm
"No,
Hindu, bro."
supporting my Indian friends. Yeah.
That's crazy. So it meant something else first.
Isn't that
Yeah.
It
crazy?
means, what is it? Freedom? Equality? What is
Shut
it?
up.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
We
So
love
I can get a
With
swastika
good fortune is
tat.
what I thought. It meant. I could
I
be
get a
very
tatted?
wrong.
You could technically get it tatted.
It depends who tats it though and where.
Yeah.
Don't.
Right here. If it means freedom,
Yeah, I guess technically. Dude, I
Not
met.
to your God though.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's
how
his
do you
guy.
know?
Yo, good point.
Damn, that was a good.
No, I'm
kick.
not getting his wax.
I met an Indian
Nah,
dude one
you need
time. He like loved the pod. He was like, dude, great to meet you. I was
How do you
like,
say it? I didn't love the pod.
He's
That
actually
wasn't
Australian.
bad. I would be mad if it was bad. That wasn't
He
bad.
was actually Australian. He was like, dude, love the pod, you know?
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, it's wild.
No.
It happened to be Indian.
Wait.
But his name was Swastik. Have you ever seen this?
That's
No,
weird.
but that makes sense.
Indian dude named Swastik. And he was like 20. I was like,
Son, we don't care
But
about
y'all
what
gotta-
Jews went through. We don't care. That's our shit.
but look at the history,
up.
bro.
So where we lived in Jersey, mad Indians, and I just saw it on multiple doors. And it's also like there's so many Indians, we got it. But I walk by it every day, never thought a thing.
Why is this? I obviously don't know shit about religion or history, but obviously the Holocaust happened with all the Jews.
No, he acknowledged it happened. That's good.
No.
He acknowleded it happened. Can you give him credit?
Fucked up.
Can you give him credit?
Give him a second.
They're gonna fuck
Give him a
up.
second.
There's a lot of YouTube commenters like, no, it didn't, right now.
Bro,
From my
Suga's
understanding-
manager is standing over there and he's holding himself right now.
No, it's because he's Muslim and he's very happy about what he's about
he's
to
on
say.
to something. He's on to something.
I don't want this to be fucked
He's got
up.
this. He's
Okay,
got
go,
this.
go.
I was
You
gonna
got
say,
this.
why is this the war happening right now? Why are they tackling the Jews? What's up with the Jews that everyone wants to get rid of them? Why are they trying to? Not like that's not supposed to be fucked up.
Such a funny
I can't high
question.
five it.
It's just such a funny question. Like, yo, what are they doing over there? This
Is
whole-
that not what they're trying to do?
No, it's fucked
They're trying to
up.
like
It's
take
fucked up.
out what is it about the Jews
No, it's
that
fucked up.
someone.
What we
keeps
should
it-
do is we should have you talk to Dub,
I
our friend,
could.
for about an hour, and then you'll get it.
Oh God.
God damn.
But then there's a whole scuffle over there. This whole.
I don't understand it.
Did you
Yeah.
ever have any Jewish friends growing up?
No.
Never. Have you ever met a Jew?
I don't.
The fact that you looked at Alex was very not racist of you, to be honest.
Look at him.
Yeah. Like a real Jew?
What's a real one? Let's
Like the yarmulke?
Oh, like they got the paraphernalia. Yeah.
That
Yeah, they flagging.
Yeah. No, you gotta rep the set.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met.
We
Wait,
gotta do
Ariel
that.
Helwani, isn't he Jewish?
He is
Big,
Jewish.
big.
He is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
Jewish.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is Moroccan Jew.
Oh,
From Montreal.
Same as Dove.
Like Dove, yes.
Yeah, wow.
Matter of fact, Tanya and Ariel's sister went to school together.
Holy shit.
Who's Ariel?
Ariel is the person you're talking about.
Yeah, Ariel.
Did you forget what's?
You said Ariel.
You're a goldfish.
Did you
Are
say
you a
Ariel?
goldfish?
Yeah, he had an interesting pronunciation. I think it was.
Oh, I
Australian.
pronounce it differently. You didn't forget.
Well,
what we were
Ariel and
talking about
Ariel
for a second.
could be two different people.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is absolutely true.
You know.
Ariel,
That's weird. Ariel.
you call him Ariel.
Yeah.
I would say Ariel.
What do you call
Or maybe
around the
a-
nipple?
Areola.
Sick.
Yeah, dude.
I remember learning that in high school. I think it was so funny.
Yeah.
Isn't there a song that said like, "Ooh, areola"?
No.
I know
the
what you're
song.
talking about.
Lady Gaga. What is it?
Like, "Ooh, areola."
That one?
That's what I was thinking.
I thought it was hoop. There it is.
That's the one.
Areola.
You thought that was
Areola. That is the lyrics.
Look
bro.
at Al's face right now.
Son, I don't know if you played around.
No, that's the
I
lyrics.
think you thought that.
Lil Baby's my favorite rapper.
Nah, see,
Have you ever
he
met
gets it.
Lil Baby?
No, I haven't. But he's probably my favorite right now.
Why?
I don't know. Shit's hard.
Just vibes, right?
Yeah, it's just hard.
Have you seen his concert?
I know. I haven't. I would like to.
Bro, you gotta pull up.
That would be crazy.
You gotta pull up.
Tickets are probably available.
Dude,
Yeah,
come
my
on,
gosh.
Akash.
Damn,
Akash is a
Akash.
hater, dude.
God
My show
damn.
too, you know what I mean?
Akash is a hater, dude.
Oh, because it's probably not sold out like your show.
Have you been doing No Nut November?
What's today?
November 7th.
Seven?
How often do you let it go?
Dude, it's been more than last now lately.
Yeah.
It's been bad.
I understood exactly what you meant.
Lil Baby, my
The
favorite.
way that you described it, I understood it perfectly.
I think it's because
He was rapping like Lil Baby.
more Lil Baby. It's been a lot.
Wait, like 2 weeks?
Huh?
You-
No, since I've been busting a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is the appetite?
So he said the opposite of what
Yeah.
you thought just now.
Yeah.
It's been more than less.
Yeah.
More than less.
4 days out of the week, roughly. Right?
4 days?
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say it's 7.
You fuck every day?
No, sometimes I fuck. Sometimes I hit it with a big motherfucker.
Yeah. You stroke that little baby, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That clicker?
Yeah, the clicker.
I stroked the clicker. No, sometimes I'll jack off.
Sometimes you jack off.
To get my mind right, I gotta focus.
Yeah.
Is that part of meditation?
You don't feel like it makes you tired though?
It is
It
meditative.
does
Yeah.
sometimes.
It just like kind of wears you out.
No,
right?
I'm about to get back on track though. When I'm in training camp, I only do it twice a week, just to keep that energy, keep that chi levels high.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
That
I heard it's the opposite.
Dude.
Dead ass. I heard if you jerk off more, it produces more testosterone because
No.
your balls are actually pumping to create more cum.
No, I don't think that's true. From experience, I
Really?
know if I bust more, I definitely don't have as much energy than if I hold that shit in. Sometimes if I hold that shit in for like 3-4 days, I'll bark at a girl.
Yeah.
She walks by.
Yeah, I feel that.
You ever?
That's
Yeah.
why I do that.
What what breed? You give her like a golden?
I like Black Lab.
You go Black Lab on her?
Black Lab.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant what girl.
Respect.
No, yeah, I get a sometime. But if you hold that in, you go something about it
Get
for
that-
training, like before sparring, 3 days no nut before
that dog in
sparring.
you.
That dog's in me.
Yeah.
What's going to be your non-fight thing?
Live shows like live Mark Kelly. I did that this morning. I'll probably do stuff like that.
Morning television?
Yeah.
That's going to be
Yeah.
your stick.
The Sugar Show.
Filtered too, not crazy.
Filtered morning
Family
TV.
friendly.
What they ask you?
It was 6 minutes, and it wasn't long enough. Just family friendly, very demographics, older ladies.
Did you try to insert some shit in there, or did you play ball?
I played ball.
Okay, so what they ask you about?
Making weight, like how do you go from 160 to 135?
Jerking off.
No, I didn't say that. They asked me about. They said something about my tattoos. Talked about the fight coming up, March pay-per-view, UFC 299.
Doesn't it feel corny?
Saying what?
Just
Going on
doing
that
those
show and the
shows.
whole thing.
It feels like you got to play a character.
Yeah.
But I was about it. I'm trying to get some, you don't know what MILFs are watching that shit. I was trying to look good.
That's a good point.
I was trying to, checking my DMs later.
And?
No, I will be checking them later. What if one
you
of
gotta
them...
check Facebook messages.
Yeah.
That's where the
Yeah.
milfs
Oh,
are.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't fucking... I need to get off. I don't really fuck with Facebook much anymore.
You're missing a lot of old hoes.
Bro, there's a ton of milfs, a plethora of milfs on Facebook.
I do like MILFs, though, because it's just like easier for like no strings attached type stuff.
You want no strings attached.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, you can play
'Cause you
video
have
games.
strengths.
Play video games with the kids.
I've been
after.
playing Madden
Yeah.
lately.
With the kids of the milfs you bang. That's
No,
hang
Call
out.
of Duty.
Oh,
Those guys.
oh, hell yeah, dude! Headshot like your mom.
Whoa, chill.
You never said that when you're gaming with one
No, I
of the
have. I've
dudes.
said some crazy shit.
Like?
I banged your mom, literally.
No, yeah, Call of Duty, old school, before you used to stream. Oh, dude, the stuff you could say.
You let it all go.
Oh, everything. You gotta let it out
Yeah.
some way.
Nipples.
A
A lot of nipples?
I've never said that.
I heard some of those chat rooms leaked. Like apparently this week, like some of like the recordings from those like Call of Duty lobbies leaked. Did you hear that?
Like recently leaked, huh?
Yeah.
From recent games or old school?
Old
I'm
games.
talking Call of Duty like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
It's all archived. I don't know if you know that.
A
It's
lot
all
of it
archived.
leaked apparently, dude.
Well, you guys don't even know which name I had. My name was crazy, probably. I don't remember what it was. What was it?
Yeah, I feel like you remember exactly what it was.
It's like sugar, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you never get stopped.
Oh, no. What was my fucking name? My little brother's was Ty, T-I-E, Knee, K-N-E-E-P-P, Ty, Knee, P-P.
Oh, that's kind of
That
good.
was kind of a good one, but I don't remember what mine was. It's probably something just like generic.
You're not gonna branch out at all. You're not gonna play any other games. You play Last of Us?
I haven't been gaming at all. I haven't really been. I've played a couple games of Madden here and there, but I haven't been gaming anymore.
Come
Quit.
on, dude.
Retired after I fought Peter, got the title shot. Said I'm done.
No
So what
more
are you
gaming?
doing?
I've been gaming. Just jacking off. No, I still go. I've been going to the gym once a day, training.
What's outside of fighting? What's
Yeah.
after that? Like,
So
I'm trying to understand
Just
you. Like,
walk us through the rest of your fight career, then what
Yeah.
comes after. Because you clearly have your fight career laid out in your brain.
I want.
you're buying real estate. Like, you're making moves. You're not
Yeah.
a dumb guy. Like, you're preparing for life after fighting. So I want to know
I
what
want to be a
is
billionaire.
is that really important to you?
Not really important, but that's kind of where my head's
You
at.
want generational wealth. You want the money that you never have to work again, your kids never have to work again, and their kids don't have to work again.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. I just want to be a billionaire.
Just to say it.
So freaking bad. On the cover of Forbes magazines. You know that song?
Forbes magazine.
This guy's a singer, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell he's a singer, dude, when he busts out those lyrics.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's the investment stuff is interesting. I want to learn more about it. Emron and I have been having conversations with a lot of people that are in that space to see where we can invest more money and learn about that game.
Is there an amount of money that you would make where you would stop fighting? Let's say your fight with Chito.
I don't think I'll make that amount of money until after fighting. But if I made, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if
Let's say you have $100 million in the bank right now. Do you take another fight
I fight Chito for sure.
outside of that?
Outside of that, 100 million. I love performing, dude, and I can't sing yet. So I feel like I would fight.
So you need
I
to
love
scratch
performing.
that itch, in other words.
I have to perform right now while I'm this age. Like, because I know for a fact when I get older that if I don't squeeze as much fucking life out of like my, late 20s, early 30s, if I don't just do as much as possible in this athletic form, that I'll regret it.
We had Jason Williams on. Do you know who Jason Williams is? So Jason Williams, White Chocolate, was one of the most like influential NBA players back in the day when I was growing up, and way long time ago. But he was talking about how difficult it was to leave basketball, and he's like, He's like, I can only play so much golf. Like I'm playing golf nonstop. He has to like fill that void that like was his life.
Yeah.
And I'm always curious with professional athletes if you think about what that will be.
Yeah, I definitely do. I think, if my body can still hold up, I think I can still do jiu-jitsu, still compete. But it's going to be hard because I feel like at that point I'm going to be so popular, like it'll be hard to just go to like a competition and just compete without it being some crazy fucking thing.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. I love what Floyd does. I love that Floyd takes
doing
the
the exhibitions.
He's older, still like keeps in good shape, goes and smokes these dudes. So I think boxing, like there's for whatever reason, like.
So you need the competition and you need to entertain.
Dude, what about WWE?
Yeah, why not?
That's definitely could be a possibility.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, that would be. Really
It's not
cool.
competition,
but
it is
it's entertaining.
But it's entertaining.
It's athletic.
It's athletic. It's entertaining, and there's still kind of high stakes.
And there's kind of a competition. I feel like there's almost like a performance and like charm competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little
like
bit.
It's like you have a competition of
winning
charisma.
over the crowd. Yeah. It's not competition like I'm going to beat you in this thing because that's predetermined.
But I'm going to beat you
I'm
in the
gonna
eyes of
win
the viewer.
Crowd. Yeah.
I'm gonna put on a better performance.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never really thought about that. I don't know. I think a lot of it is the true competition, the true competitiveness.
What about business?
I think I do enjoy business. I will continue business. Yeah, forever.
I wonder if you can transfer it into that. Like I've seen athletes do that a little bit.
Kobe did that.
Kobe did that. Rest in peace, and also Magic Johnson.
But he was still balling, right?
No, he'd retired.
when he finished.
He
Got into
made it like
body
a
armor
mission
stuff
to
and-
prove to
Oh,
players.
shoot, that's right.
Yeah.
See, he had his daughters that he was, coaching. So I
Yeah.
feel like there's that competitiveness with being a coach.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's all gonna. It's
not something you have to think
my
about
life's
now.
played out so perfectly right now. Like I feel like if I just go with the flow, and start making better decisions.
Is there ever a time where you like are at a fight and you see older UFC guys and it scares you?
Yeah, but those guys trained different.
What do you mean?
Those guys sparred every fucking session.
Do you think that's what is taking the years off your life?
100%, dude. Sparring is brutal. I haven't sparred once since my fight. I'm not gonna spar until I get into camp.
I sparred you.
Before.
That was before that.
Yeah, it was before.
Oh, I prepared you for
That was in camp.
I did
I
prepare
appreciate
for
that.
Aljo.
Yeah.
That's preparation.
Okay.
So yeah, sparring's brutal for those guys too back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rogan says that as well. He was like, especially the heavyweight guys, it's like you're going in there with dudes that are concussing you and sparring.
Yeah.
You're not even getting rocked.
Even if you go 70%, you're still getting touched.
Oh yeah. I've been fucked up early on in sparring when I moved to the lab when I was like 20, 21. Like sparring hard as fuck, trying to still make a name for myself, trying to still still learning, and I feel like it was important at that age and at that stage. Whoa, see, you got bars, bro, at that age, at that stage.
Nah, that's the black in you.
There's
Brown sugar.
there's Max Holloway. I feel like he almost started a trend.
I feel like I heard that, but I feel like he also actually spars in camp.
Oh, really? So he's
I don't-
just saying that?
I feel like
Max doesn't feel like he would
came
lie.
out. I don't think he was lying. I think he came out and said that to kind of be funny because it was COVID. And he was saying I don't spar. And I like Max. I'm not trying to call him out, but I feel like he definitely still spars in camp. Like you're telling me he doesn't spar. at
Maybe
all.
he does a kind of like light work, polite sparring. What I'm trying to understand
I
is
don't
like
think so.
just coming from like, watching boxers for years, every boxer has basically said, in order for me to get my timing right, I need to be sparring. But then MMA guys go, oh, we don't need to exactly spar in camp.
I have to spar before a fight, but I do not have to spar when I don't have a fight booked. I need like honestly to take my first session back. Sometimes I'm like, whoo, like
Oh, it's
I'm
slow.
off a little bit.
I
And
mean,
what's off?
Just like the timing's off, speed. It's just
You play
fighting.
any other sports? You play basketball ever?
Dude, I would love to get on like a basketball league or go to the gym, play basketball. I just can't risk it, dude. Can't
No.
risk
But I'm saying like you've played it growing up. You know
Oh, yeah.
the game. All right. You know when you haven't played ball for a minute, your like
little
dribble
off.
is a little off.
Yeah.
Is that what sparring
Yeah.
is like? Okay, got
Which
it,
I
got it,
am
got it.
nervous about because Knicks tomorrow I gotta go shoot around with the guys before the game.
Oh,
And I'm gonna try to show out
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
Get a
ball.
10
I'm gonna
day?
try to be like,
Love
damn, this
it.
kid can ball. Is that gonna happen?
it.
Probably not. Probably not. But I haven't played in a long time, so I'm gonna be like real fucking off.
I got a jacket for you. Do you have anything that you're wearing? All right.
Look at me.
But you need some Knicks stuff. You need to show respect.
I think they have I literally asked the one that's doing all my PR to ask the Knicks if I got like a full sweat warm-up suit, shorts, jersey. I asked for it all. Because I want to ball out.
All right, I'm going to grab you some.
You probably wouldn't even be able to tell who, if you had a pick and everyone's lined up on the court, say who's not actually, you probably couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd assume that you played for the Knicks for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
100%.
Yeah. I thought you were Julius Randle when you walked in.
I act that's funny. You're the second guy that said that. Oh, that's funny, man.
I'm just worried about.
What are you worried about, man?
Yeah, what are you so
AI
worried about?
taking over. I'm a little worried about that too, bro.
Thank you, dude. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm
not worried
These guys
about
laughing
AI.
at me.
He's so stressed about the AI thing.
I'm not stressed.
I'm not
Definitely not
stressed
stressed.
He's stressing.
I'm stressed.
He's having trouble sleeping.
Elon fucking flew to London. Remember, you listen to Rogan? Elon flew to London to talk about AI safety, so we're good.
Yeah. You trust him? You think he's got us?
Elon?
Yeah.
I trust the process, baby.
Yeah. Elon's
That's what got me
us.
here.
Yeah.
Trust it. We're here, baby.
I have a question, and we can cut it if you don't like it, but have you heard the conspiracy that the UFC is rigging fights for people like you and Paddy because they need more faces of the...
We definitely don't have to cut it. I mean, I'm living it right now, so if someone's rigging it, I mean, I guess... Like, so what, who would be the one to rig it?
Wait, what's the conspiracy?
So it's like they don't have enough faces of the organization, so it's like they're trying to prop guys who have a lot of charisma and they're really know how to sell fights.
So is the argument that they would have paid Aljo to
I don't know. I just saw the conspiracy online.
I feel like you see that. I feel like that's always kind of been a thing every once in a while when something happens. They're like, oh, that's crazy. But the thing you're right about UFC needing stars right now. That's why I feel like I'm in such a fucking good position. Because I do feel like, I mean, who you could argue I'm not the number one guy right now. But I think once this next fight happens, plays out, I win, I will be the biggest guy in the UFC. And by the end of the year, I'll be the biggest athlete in sports by the end of 2024. But I do think, I definitely don't think the UFC's rigged. I don't even understand how that would be. But they need stars, and I'm right fucking there.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break real quick because you see what's in my hand right now. This that freeze pipe for the smoothest way to enjoy cannabis. You got to try a freezable piece from Freeze Pipe. If you're tired of inhaling harsh smoke, I got asthma, so that hurts my chest. Coughing attacks, all the little tiny baby rips you got to take because you don't want to hurt yourself. That's what I do. It's time for this bad boy right here. Every Freeze Pipe comes equipped with a freezable glycerin chamber that cools smoke by over 300 degrees. That's damn near a juvenile album. Simply pop the glycerin chamber in the freezer for 1 hour, and as smoke passes through, it's instantly chilled for an ice-cold puff without the afterburn or the coughing. American-owned, baby, for over 7 years and affordably priced. Shop the smoothest pipes, bubblers, and bongs, and more at thefreezepipe.com. And if you use the code FLAGRANT, you get 15% off your entire order. Again, that is thefreezepipe, FREEZEPIPE.com, and use the code FLAGRANT for 15% off your entire order. Now let's get back to the show.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second because I need to speak to the e-commerce business owners out there. Okay, I need to speak to the people that are selling products and need to ship them because you're probably doing it for way more money than you have to. And you already know that that shipping cost is cutting into your profits. You should be making more. Maybe you have a friend that does this. Maybe you want to borrow money from your friend and they haven't let you borrow any money because they're broke because they're spending too much money on shipping. Okay, we're going to fix all of that. ShipStation makes it easy to automate shipping tasks for orders from every marketplace in one dashboard. It effortlessly integrates everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify. It's got industry-leading discounts. You'll never worry about overpaying for shipping. You can get up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. And if that's not enough, use our promo code FLAGRANT to try ShipStation for free for 2 months. That's all profit for those 2 months. Think about that. You get all that as your profit for those 2 months. So what I think you should do is spend more time growing your business when you automate the shipping tasks with ShipStation, okay? You go to ShipStation.com. Use the code FLAGRANT today to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com. The code is Flagrant. This is an absolute no-brainer. If you are shipping anything as part of your business, why not keep that extra money? Why not take your girl out to eat another time? Why not buy your kids something nice? You're going to be saving the money when you have the best shipping arrangement and organization software in the business. Go get it. Now let's get back to the show. Okay, and we're back. Baby's how old?
Atlanta just turned 3 November 3rd, a couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, she it's like you can hang out with her now.
Yep.
It's like she's kind of copying what I say. She hasn't said anything bad yet because I need to get better at watching what I say.
Yeah, you're a mirror.
Yeah, but I'm also like, if she drops an F-bomb,
Whatever.
like it's just a word. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I definitely try to. I need to try to watch it.
Is the personality starting to shine through?
Oh yeah, she's sassy. I feel like just little princesses are. She's definitely a little spoiled too. So it's like she's sassy.
Yeah.
Try not. It's like so hard if she wants a fucking applesauce, or no, if she wants like a popsicle in the morning, and I'm like, Elena, you can't have a popsicle for breakfast. Like she'll freak out. But
Is it hard not to just spoil her?
yeah, it is. But it's also it is. But it's also like I know what giving her a popsicle in the morning would do. It's like that's not good for you. It's like a little fucking sugar rush in the morning. Like let's eat some eggs from our chickens.
Yeah.
You know, some healthy, good quality eggs. So we're trying to keep
What
her-
about toys and stuff? What if she just wants things? Hard to say no.
But yeah, if we go to a store, she'll grab something and she gets it like,
Every time.
You know, yeah, there's no like, oh no, we can't get that. That's not a thing.
Are grandparents helping out? Your girl's parents, your parents?
Yep. Danny's mom's like our full-time nanny, and then Danny's sister has 2 young kids her age that she loves going over there, and then my mom lives close. So she's
What is it like seeing your mom with your daughter?
oh, it's cool. She loves it. She has a whole playroom just for her.
Is it wild seeing them be grandpa? You're like, where was this with me?
What do you mean?
Like, what I've heard a lot of times about grandparents is you get all of the love, but none of the responsibility or discipline.
okay. Yeah.
So they just fucking drape you with love.
Yeah.
Spoil you.
And you look at your mom, you're like, hold on, you were telling me I gotta go do my homework and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen that with her, or is she
Not-
trying to teach you how to parent a little bit?
I think just 3 is such a young age that it's just like, we'll see when she gets a little bit older. But
'Cause right now you're all kind of just spoiling.
right now she's just so perfect and cute and like but I have this swing outside my house, big huge trees. The weather right now is perfect, so like probably 4 or 5 times a week I'll go out there. I'll know what time, like when she gets tired. Like if she's not tired, she's not gonna take a nap. But when she gets tired, we'll go out there and swing back and forth, and she'll take a nap like 30 minutes on my chest, just like knocked out.
Yeah.
That's the best shit ever, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That tops everything. That's like very peaceful. That's the best.
Yeah. Did she surprise you? Like when she knows something or says something, you're like, where the hell did you learn
She
that?
said, "What the heck?" the other day. That was funny.
Yeah, you just spin around.
She'll repeat things that you've said, or
Oh yeah, Danny said she
Danny
said
said-
something. She said something today. I forget what it was.
Cheeto's the best
Yeah,
dressed in the UFC. Did
Yeah.
she say that?
No, but I am. Yeah, fatherhood's been good. It's she keeps me very
Best feeling you've ever experienced.
yeah. Those naps outside, just like
Yeah.
those naps outside. Her drooling on me, like her cheeks just kind of like fat, just
Yeah.
laying on me. That's the best. Yeah.
And it makes sense why you're not streaming as much. Like what you were just saying.
Yeah, I
like,
quit streaming.
Because if you're basically like, okay, I'm going to stream for 3 hours, make a
Or I'm
couple
gonna
grand.
go on this swing and
or
just
swing
feel
with,
the best
with your
feeling
kid.
ever.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun too now. I can take her to the gym and like hit mitts with Tim, and she'll run around or watch. Like she can go sit back in the back and watch Coco Melon or something. So I can take her now with me,
Yeah.
which is really cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
You know, just take her with me, sit in the car, get in her little car seat, and hang out with her.
Yeah.
And they learn everything from absorbing it. It's just watching. Like,
Yeah.
I always say that. Like, I don't think my parents told me much, but I
Yeah.
observed them
They didn't
working.
talk to you? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's why I
talk
talk
so
to other
much.
people. Yeah, I need to fill the air. No, but like, it's one of those things where I was like, wow, like, yeah, they didn't really discipline me and tell me how to be a person. I just kind of watch them. So anything you tell them, it just goes one ear and comes out the other. They're just going to see how you treat Danny. They're going to see how you treat other people. Exactly. They're going to expect discipline.
High five.
Yeah, high five, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a trip, and
But
it's
it's
like
only one baby right now, right?
one baby right now.
More,
Yeah.
you thinking?
It's so weird. Like I have this desire to have like it's. I think I feel like I've always had it. I just want a fucking tribe.
Like how many?
Shoot the club up, bro. Shoot it up.
I don't know if
bang,
that's how
bang.
you say that.
That's how we say it over here.
Yeah.
Shoot the club up?
With all due respect.
With all due respect, you gotta shoot up the club.
Yeah, air that bitch out.
But it's tricky because it's like Danny definitely is like good with one.
What?
And I am good with one too because there is so
I
much
felt like that
responsibility.
was a little racist.
Yeah, that was a little
I'm not
racial.
racist.
No.
I'm just saying.
I felt like that
Mexican
was a
girl's
little
good with
racist, right?
just one
She,
shit.
when we first met, she didn't want kids.
So you convinced to get one going.
Well, it just happened. It was an accident.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Hey, you know what's crazy? It was such an accident that I'm like, I'm like,
You
I don't
gotta
know
check
if
a
it's mine.
23andMe, bro.
Are you gonna?
gotta
Are you
check.
gonna?
I should.
No.
No, she got them curly fucking locks, boy.
For the kid, I'm talking about for his wife. She's not Mexican if she
Oh,
only
she
want
no.
one
Well,
kid.
the reason,
23 be the wife.
That was wild. Dog.
You
I was so confused, dog. I was like, this guy's crazy.
she's definitely the reason she didn't want kids though is because she's so Mexican that she basically raised her siblings. 'Cause she had like 5 brothers.
And then who did she get with? A white.
a white, a horny white.
Yeah, she,
horny motherfucker.
She miscalculated.
Yeah.
She was like, he's only gonna want one kid for sure.
She fucked
Yeah, but
up.
you're Irish, so you
Yeah.
can't just have
Go
one
after
kid.
it.
See?
But do you want like a little boy though? Like just throw one more, a little Shonald.
Little
Shonald
Shonald.
Jr.
Yeah, I mean, I go back and forth. I'm like, I could be good with one, but then there's something in me that's like, let's have 10. Seriously.
That's what my parents
I
did.
battle that.
You're bringing your girl to the gym. What if she wants to get into fighting? You letting her have
My
it?
little princess?
Yeah.
Hell no.
That would be hard for me. I
be
think
a
she will do
supportive parent.
jiu-jitsu. I think jiu-jitsu will be required. I think that will
Really?
be. Yeah, I think jiu-jitsu will be. It's just jiu-jitsu is so good for those kids. Even because Tim has a huge kids class. And just seeing those kids, and it's so good for them. Just learning how to, just the confidence you get from jiu-jitsu, understanding your body. I just think it's important. I think jiu-jitsu should be taught in schools.
100%.
So she'll do that. As far as fighting, boxing, MMA, I mean, if it's her passion, there's nothing really you can do about it because you can only find. I mean, you're lucky if you find one passion. In life.
Yeah,
So if
that's
that's like
very
she's
true.
like, this is what I want to do. For me to tell her no, I wouldn't do that. But I would really hope it's not fucking fighting. I hope it's hair. Danny does hair. I mean, like that's safe. You can cut
Yeah.
yourself. She cuts herself with her scissors sometimes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can handle that. But yeah, I knock out Cheetos. Get back to that question. I feel like I'll knock him
You
out.
think you'll knock
yeah.
him out?
Yeah, later in the fight.
Oh, you think it will go? a little bit?
Yeah, he's tough, dude. He's very durable.
Yeah.
No, Cheeto's
Very
tough.
tough.
Cheeto's tough.
Yeah. So I'm not going in there expecting him to,
What do you think he's gonna try to do with you?
he's gonna try to kick my legs. But that's kind of like been a lot of the guys' kind of game plans, kick my legs. I think he's just gonna hope his cardio outlasts mine and just be durable and try to get a finish later in the fight. Probably will be his game plan.
What's the most exhausted you've been in a fight? Peter?
Either Peter or my UFC debut. My debut was crazy. Yeah, I was fucking, bro. That
You
fight
think-
was crazy.
You think it was just the fact it was your first fight, or the nerves maybe made you more tired?
I think. Well, I was eating a vegan diet at the time, and I wasn't eating. I wasn't eating how I should have been
fuel.
for a UFC fighter. I should have been eating more. And it was my first fight that went 3 5-minute rounds as a pro. It went the distance. And I just, I trained as hard as I could at the time, but looking back, it's like I could have done a lot more. But that fight was crazy. Like the first round, I thought it was one of my UFC debut against Terrion Ware is one of my favorite fights to go back and watch. It was so entertaining. I was hitting such sweet shit. And the first round, I was piecing up, doing something crazy. The second round, I completely gassed out, just like was dead tired. And then the third round, I hit a second wind. And came up back on and finished that fight. That fight, that was one of my favorite fights. So
Yeah. How much
What is-
difference? Sorry, go ahead.
What is just from doing a little boxing, like sparring back in the day, there is nothing more demoralizing and vulnerable than having no cardio and 2 more minutes left in the round.
yeah,
What is that like in the professional fight? The cardio is gone. You're exhausted. Where's your brain going?
I feel like I've trained. I feel like you prepare in those camps. You get there in training. You get that time.
So you're comfortable with the exhaustion.
Yeah.
You're comfortable having nothing left to
yeah.
give.
Well, it's either you quit or you keep going.
And do you go, okay, I'm just defending right now. I'm just protecting myself.
Well, sometimes the best way to kind of get a break is be offensive. Kind of, It's
But
a mind
it's
game.
not like fear taking over or anything like that. It's a comfortable state.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's like, I mean, it's hard to think about how you're thinking because you're just
In survival
doing. You're
mode.
just being. Yeah, you're fight or flight. And I feel like I always knew I had the dog in me. Or some people, you don't know if they do or not. And that was a big question for me, or for a lot of people going into that Peter Yan fight.
About you.
Like, does he have that dog? When he gets in a bad position, is he gonna still fight? Which I thought I proved when I broke my foot in my second fight. I snapped the top of my foot out of Liz Frank's surgery, and I was hopping on one foot. I thought that was enough to prove that I had the dog in me, but I still wasn't very popular at the time, so I don't think a lot of people saw that fight. But that Peter Yan fight, yeah, I got to show that because he rocked me hard in the second round. That fight was a war, but I got to prove it.
How much does the camp change when you're adding 2 extra rounds? Like 5 versus 3.
Yeah, that was an interesting camp, last camp, especially because I was dealing with a rib injury. So it was like, I wasn't even able to do, I thought I was going to be able to do 5 5s in sparring, in MMA. I did 5 5s just kickboxing. I was able to kickbox, but I wasn't able to do any MMA for the last 6 weeks. So I didn't actually go in, I didn't do the 5 5s, but I would add extra rounds hitting mitts or extra sprints than I would have if it was a 3-round fight. So it was just more work. That's
How bad does the injury have to be to call it off? I assume everybody's
Yeah.
injured in every training camp.
Yeah. If I wasn't the main event and that fight wasn't, that was Boston. That fight was meant for me. That fight was the Suga show. So if it wasn't that, I probably would have pulled out. I couldn't grapple at all for 6 weeks.
And you're going up against
couldn't
a guy
even clinch.
whose competitive advantage against you should be.
Strongest guy grappling in the division.
Wow.
I know I hate bringing that up because it looks like, I don't know, it just sounds douchey. But it was just, that was the reality of it. I couldn't grapple. And it was, yeah. So
What was it? Broke your rib?
No, I didn't break my rib. It was just like a
Popped?
muscle strain in there.
Yeah.
So it's like you literally, have you ever hurt your ribs?
Yeah, it sucks.
Bro,
Especially
ribs
when
take
it's
months.
muscular, you can't move at all. You can't breathe without pain. You can't sleep
it
without
was
pain.
horrible. I could hit mitts, I could kickbox. I just couldn't do any kind of clinch, any touching. So I probably would have pulled out if it wasn't the main event. And
Is it nervous in the locker room going into
was
a fight?
calm.
Really?
calm. That's why I'm so excited for that documentary to come out because they were in the back the whole time with me.
Are you ever surprised at how calm you are? Or you were like, oh, I should feel more nervous when I'm actually locked in right now?
No, I'm just calm. I just know that that's where I need to be mentally to perform at my highest level.
I heard you say you'll get like a meditative state during a fight and you don't exactly know what's going on. Can you
It's
just
just so
walk us
zen.
through exactly what that is? Because that sounds so fucking cool, but
Yeah.
it's also kind of vague the way you say it. Can you just give us what's, yeah.
Yeah, so fight day, this was a weird fight day too because I didn't even fight Saturday. I weighed in Friday morning, didn't even fight Saturday. I fought Sunday morning. So that whole day Saturday is just fucking waiting around, chilling, but I'm just very in tune with my breath the whole time. So when you're constantly just following your breath, your heart rate's lower, you're just kind of at a calm state. So all day I'm just kind of, following my breath, very calm all day. Like not exerting any energy. Other than like a little workout to blow out my lungs, but very calm. So in the back, same thing, just following my breath, listening to calming music until, about 20 minutes before the fight. And then you kind of turn up the music, but still very calm. It just all comes down to just following your breath. I constantly am just trying to play with my breath. Like I'll do long last holds. I'll do like fire breathing with a long exhale. I'll play with, it's like a game. You can just get this relationship with your breath, play with it.
Is this like Wim Hof technique?
It kind of, yeah, there's Wim Hof. It's just breathing, just playing with it. But I'll do long holds, really, really just get oxygen to all my muscles, my entire body, open up my lungs, get my lungs prepared to, be tired and have to just be able to move that oxygen. But walking out to the fight, I always have that conversation with myself. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let my higher self take over. Let all the work that I've put in take over. Whatever happens, happens. Truly go into that fight. If I lose, I lose.
That's cool.
It's like my life's not over.
I've heard Connor talk about that. Like his perspective walking into the ring, he's like, okay, I put in all this time in this camp. I work so hard, nonstop training, thinking about the opponent, going to kill him. And the second I walk in, have fun. I'm sparring.
Yep.
I'm just gonna let loose. I'm gonna stop thinking about all these technical little details I prepared for myself and just exist.
Yep.
What's going on in your brain? Is it just a reaction like move left, duck, what, swing here?
Yeah, I would say there's very few thoughts going on in my mind. It's probably what like those monks and the Buddhists like get to when they're enlightened.
Yeah.
Where they're just kind of there feeling the wind or listening to the sounds. Like I feel like it's a lot of that because I don't really have very many vivid memories of what actually like how'd you feel when you hit it? Like,
Flow state.
I was the purest form of flow state.
Yeah. And you could see it when you're starting to get off.
Yeah.
That it feels like everything is, leading into another, like every strike is connected to another one. It's not this like, oh, here's a pot shot, let me hold my breath and wait. Each thing is connected to another thing.
Yeah.
You've seen that with Conor too early in his fights. Like there was this like wheel kick that he would bust out every once in a while. But the wheel kick came off of changing the direction of the opponent.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh wow, this is everything is a piece by piece setup. It's almost like chess match.
Well, you guys probably feel it when you're performing on stage.
100%. I was gonna
bring that up.
It's the same thing, just in a different art form.
Yeah, I really think it is. Like, I feel like my worst sets is when I'm thinking about every little joke that I'm gonna do, and the best sets is like just flowing crowd work thing here, this joke here, move this joke
Same
up.
shit.
That's why I like
Different
crowd work because I can't think as much.
Yeah.
And whereas sometimes, I don't know if this happens, it probably can't happen because it's life or death for you, but like there's times where I feel like I'm watching myself kind of on autopilot.
The worst.
That's when I'm the most mad at myself. I try to get into that and it's just
too choreographed.
That's where I feel like the breath comes in.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I show up every time. I know how to get into that flow state.
Right.
Yeah.
What's
It's
that
through the
breath
breath.
work thing that you did?
This is like it's a different breathwork thing. It's like your body has the trauma and then you breathe and it like helps.
It's all the same, really. I feel like breath work, it's good for you. But as far as sparring goes, like I don't think of fights as like, oh, it's just another day of sparring. Because in sparring, I'm not trying to kill this guy. I don't really want to hurt my partner.
Right.
Like I really genuinely don't want to knock him out. But in the cage, I want to put his lights out. Bad.
Maybe I misquoted Conor on that. Double check that.
No, you're good. It's a lot of people do refer to it. It's like sparring. Some people spar like that.
I think they do that also to not make it too big.
Yeah.
What'd
I
you-
want it big as possible. I want it life or death. I want it to feel.
You want
You
the
like the
stakes.
pressure.
I want that. Yeah.
What'd you think of that Ngannou Fury fight?
I thought Tyson won the boxing match.
That's what
I know he got dropped. He lost that round 10-8. I know he got pieced up in the later rounds, but it's just I thought he
did enough.
I thought he outboxed him.
Yeah.
I really but it was very impressive from Francis.
Francis'
Crazy.
boxing IQ was so impressive.
It was good.
Even landing that hook.
Boom. Yeah.
But he caught the 1-2. Like Tyson comes in with that 1-2.
Yeah.
That's his move. He has these great feints.
Oh, he was looking sharp in the beginning. I was at the very beginning of the fight when he came out.
He landed like a big, it's like this like almost overhand right, but he
Didn't do
doesn't
nothing.
loop it too much. He just stood there.
Nothing. That is a
And Tyson looked at him like, whoa.
Bro, that was scary.
I didn't realize he was 37.
That is wild too.
That's
who?
Francis.
Yeah,
I've heard that on your interview.
Yeah,
I was
37.
Like, what the fuck?
Do you
37.
think more MMA guys can
I don't think
hop
so.
into
I think there is crazy levels to boxing.
Hey guys, there's one thing Suga Sean and I have in common, only one probably on the entire planet, and that's that we both fucks with Prize Picks. And if you use the promo code Schultz at sign up at Prize Picks, they'll match your initial deposit up to $100. That means if you put in $100, you get $100 for free. You're already winning. And if you're listening to the Akash Locks, you might be winning. You might also be losing. Here's what I say though: this week you got to go Patrick Mahomes. They're playing the Eagles. I'm not sure the Chiefs will win, but I think he's going to tear up that Eagles secondary, so you got to trust Patrick Mahomes with more. Also, I'm going to go Josh Allen less. The Jets defense is still really good. You just got to trust the Jets defense. And if Kenny Pickett is offered, less. He's playing the Browns and he's Kenny Pickett, and the Steelers keep winning games, but it's not because of him. It's in spite of him. Those are the Akash Locks. Go make some money. PrizePicks.com, promo code Schultz. Let's get back to the show.
What did you think about the Sean Strickland Izzy fight?
That was crazy. I was not expecting that. Sean Strickland proved, a lot of people wrong. I thought Izzy was going to piece him up. I thought it was a perfect fight for Izzy.
I think a lot of us thought that. But is his boxing style just really underrated?
I think so too. I think it was there's a mixture between. I think that fight plays out different. Obviously, if they fight again, every fight's going to be different. I think. Sean showed up. Izzy
maybe
did.
a combination of both. Maybe Izzy didn't take him as seriously, but also Sean's boxing acumen was higher than people thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a very interesting fight. I would like to see Sean box some boxers. That'd be crazy.
It'd be really interesting.
I wish it wasn't such a big deal. I wish you could go and box a little bit, and it didn't have to be a big deal.
You don't think that they would let you do that?
I think I will do that someday.
You still want
100%.
Tank, right?
I still want that fight. I'll get that fight someday.
You want Tank?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah. I'm gonna get that fight someday. I really, really, the same way I would have sat here and told you I'm gonna be champ. Like the same feeling I have is like I don't know if it's gonna be Tank. I don't know, it could be Ryan Garcia. It could be. I think that I will have a big boxing fight.
But you also look at Tank and you're like, this guy's an exceptional boxer.
Yeah, of course.
And like a Bud Crawford, for example, exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just said how skilled boxing is.
Yeah.
And then you said
It's not to take away from your skill, but it's
great.
you can acknowledge that these guys are absolutely devastatingly good at boxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I could still win.
Yeah, I'm not saying you could.
Yeah.
But you acknowledge that it's not a walk in the park like it might be
No
against some
shot.
guys.
Yeah, of course not. I don't think I'm gonna. But I say that I could.
You could also clip him and
I
then
could
drop
knock
him. That's
out.
the game. That's the game.
I'm a fucking sniper.
So-
I know how to punch.
So this is
And
what I would say.
And at
if
your
people
weight,
asked,
so tall.
If people asked before this Francis Ngannou Tyson Fury fight, if people asked who's a better striker pound for pound, Sean O'Malley or Francis Ngannou, I think 9 out of 10 people would say Sean O'Malley.
And they'd be right.
And they would probably be right technically. After this fight, after seeing
Striker or boxer?
just boxer, just boxer,
Okay.
just boxer. Even boxer, I think 9 out of 10 would be like, oh yeah, his hands are crazy. After this fight, I think a lot of people go, I think we underestimated Francis' boxing. It's not to take away from you, but I never thought Francis was this high IQ with the boxing.
Yeah.
The decisions he was making,
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be like a lot of the MMA guys that go into boxing, that they have 2 or 3 strikes and then they freeze. Francis was at moments of this fight in control of who I think is the best heavyweight boxer of all time.
Yeah, I think it's different at heavyweight too.
Oh, because one punch.
Just not that I don't have one punch, but my one punch has to be right on the chin.
And heavyweights, you
he
connect
could just
anywhere.
hit him with either hand. You get up 2 hands in boxing, and he could throw and just land and drop. So not to take away from how impressive it was.
Yeah.
But I just think at heavyweight it's different.
Yeah, and the interest in it was crazy. I mean, the UFC's got to look at that and be salivating and go, okay, if Tank agrees to a fight against our champ,
We'll see. The UFC they said, they're like, man, we'll see. If they have to build themselves up more. They don't look at him as a star right now.
wait, they don't think Tank is a star.
Yeah.
What?
Tank is
I don't-
What?
Tank
Tank is
has.
They said
Bigger pay-per-views than
they said Ryan Garcia is a star. They said Ryan Garcia carried that.
I'll be honest. If you look at the Tank's,
This is what they said.
Of course, but if you look at Tank's past few fights, if you just look at the gate, whoever Tank fights, it's sold. Tank has the hood. Like there's certain boxers that have different cultures.
Yeah.
Oscar had Mexicans, Latinos. He also had women. That was another thing back in the day. Floyd had everybody. You either wanted him to lose, you wanted him to win. But Floyd also had black Americans. They were like, yo, this guy's gonna win.
Yeah.
We're riding with this guy. Tank has black Americans.
I think he's getting there.
No.
He's there.
I'm telling you, bro, he's been there for 4 fights. But what I'll say is, when you go watch a UFC fight, there is so much more value on that card than watching a boxing
That's what
match.
I wanted to say.
Like, when I go watch,
But still.
if I watch you headline, right? Not only do I get to watch you, I might pay for you,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get at least
A couple bangers.
3 or 4 other fights that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Even
With
me as a
boxing,
casual, I'm a super casual. I will know both fighters and at least 2 fights on every UFC card.
Yeah.
Boxing, I will know 1 boxer.
Have you been to
and
boxing
then whoever
matches
he's
before?
lifting.
Jake Paul.
It's
Have you been to a boxing match?
Jake's boxing.
Jake.
If
That's
you,
all I've been to.
If
Jake
you
Paul
go
fights.
if you go to a boxing match, it is an empty arena until
the main
the
event.
minute they walk into the ring.
Yeah.
If you go to a UFC fight, it is absolutely packed
Yeah.
From beginning
for
to
the prelims.
Yeah.
It's a better product
Yeah, but the money doesn't lie.
because what they're doing is a go out of business sale in boxing. They're doing business poorly.
Yeah,
it
fair.
benefits the top of the top, but it kills the brand of boxing.
Yeah.
And then with UFC, they're able to build a brand, and the cost of building that brand is reinvesting into the business that builds it.
Yeah.
And I know that's frustrating for you guys, and I want you guys to make all the fucking money. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. And I hope at the top you guys make all the money.
Yeah.
But the way that you basically move past boxing is by doing exactly what you guys did. It's what Amazon did. Amazon didn't make any profit. They just
Yeah.
dumped everything back into the business. So the fact that UFC has gone from this like weird, like hillbilly fringe sport, where you're seeing like fat dudes fight sumo wrestlers, to the number
Those are the
one.
same thing.
You're right. Who's the guy I'm thinking of? The big fat black like karate guy that you saw fought Hoist Gracie back in the day or whatever. Anyway, like to the number one fight sport, it takes reinvestment.
Yeah.
So I'm like a little bit. I want boxers to make as much, and I want fighters to make as much money. I want you to make all the fucking money.
So the UFC pays the lower guys more than the boxers pay the lower guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that's kind of missed.
And
There's no middle class here.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main event in boxing
They
makes
make
more
crazy
than
money.
The main event in
Yeah.
UFC.
100%.
Yeah.
But
100%.
boxing as a whole sucks.
Dude, corruption.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fight each other. Everybody's afraid of a loss. Whereas in UFC, guys will lose and then increase their standing.
Yeah.
Hey, you show. There's a guy. Oh my God, I'm gonna forget his fucking name.
Chito.
Lopez, I think his name is.
Boxer or UFC?
No, UFC fighter. He just fought someone. He fought another person on.
Lopez?
No. Tio's is a boxer. Lopez spelled Lopez. I think he's a Brazilian guy that fights out of a Mexican gym.
Oh, he's fighting this weekend?
Yes.
Okay, I see, with weird haircut.
Weird haircut.
Yeah.
Diego Lopez.
Diego Lopez.
I think his name is Diego
He's
Lopez.
a featherweight.
Yep.
And he
He lost that fight.
But
Short notice.
But short notice
Yeah,
stepped up
I do remember
against
that.
a guy who was like really highly touted in the
I
division.
think that was on the Henry Aljo card. More so,
Movstar Evolov.
and it was
Yeah.
a sick fight.
And
Stock
like-
went, yeah.
And there's a perfect example. The audience goes, oh, you have an L on your record. They go,
We don't
"Whoa,
give a fuck."
We don't give a fuck. You really fought. You busted your ass. You were an underdog. You came up and you stepped up. And now we want to watch you fight again.
Yeah.
I think that a brand like that is awesome for fighters because now you're less concerned about taking a risk. Now you're not going, oh, I don't want to fight. You're going, yeah, I'm going to fight and I'm going to fucking show up. And even if I lose, I'm still going to get fights.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
UFC's fucking. That's why I don't really complain about the money. Well, I'm getting paid good now. I'm in a really, really good spot. I'm happy. But even when I wasn't getting paid as much and I thought I wanted more, it's like I was still just grateful that I could fucking go out there, do what I love to do in front of millions of people and still make money on brand deals, merch, other stuff.
Yeah.
And I knew if I kept winning, I'd get to the point to where I'm at now, where I'm making a lot. I'm making good money.
I want you guys to make even more.
Yeah, I would love that.
And not all the guys are
You
going to be.
should pay me then.
I'm good. I do. I
fight.
pay you
Sponsor him.
$79.99.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
My boy.
My-
I buy every fight. I mean that.
I do too.
Okay. You pay yourself?
Oh, I probably won't buy the fight that I'm on. Actually, I might after because I have to go watch it back. Like the last Aljo fight.
Right.
I had to go pay for it to watch it back. Actually, no, I didn't. I take that back. Well, to watch the whole fight because they post that shit everywhere.
Everywhere.
That was the first time they've ever done
Yeah,
that.
if your fight is really good, you don't have to buy it.
Yeah, that was the first time they've ever done that. They posted on Twitter.
Oh, the
every-
knockouts.
YouTube. The
I
whole,
mean, that goes to-
That was crazy.
Knockout was crazy.
I mean,
it was
that-
amazing.
they
Remember
want-
that shit?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was
They
amazing.
want you to be the guy, bro. Like,
Guy. Yeah.
they want you to be the guy. That's
love
why
it.
they put
They're
the
in a
knockout everywhere.
Great fucking.
That's why they fixed the fight for Aljo to get knocked out.
Oh god.
But low key, that's kind of what I fuck with the UFC is like, if they really wanted to protect you, they wouldn't feed you to Jan. Putting you up against Jan is like, let's see if this kid got it.
Well, look at this. October, before I fought Peter Yan, he was ranked number 1. Aljo was the champ. Who are the last 2 dudes I fought? The number 1 dude and the champ.
That's the thing.
The narrative is fucked.
It's
now.
trial by fire.
Yep.
I do believe that in the UFC. And Loki, and they're giving to bring up the other to bring up Paddy.
Yeah.
He's fighting Tony right now. Now Tony's coming off of what is it? 6 losses
Yeah.
in a row.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
That is a lot.
He's still dangerous. Everybody he lost to in the last 6 fights have been really fucking good.
That's the other thing. Yeah.
But 7-fight losing streak. If he loses to Paddy, I don't like this fight for Paddy. I mean, I guess I don't know who else you give him.
Why? There's just not much upside.
I mean, you beat. I don't know. I guess if you go out there and if he does beat Tony's
Tony's still a
win.
massive name.
Yeah.
People are connected with him. He's
Yeah.
one of the most like enigmatic characters
Great
in the
legacy.
UFC. Incredible legacy.
Yeah.
And there's going to be people going, "Oh, I want Tony to get a victory,
Yeah.
go out on a bet." There's going to be
take
people
out
rooting.
Paddy. Is that December? No, is it December 16th? Dude, this December 16th. We pull that card up. December 16th.
Yeah.
Are you go? No,
It's in.
Vegas.
Yeah.
That card is so sweet. I wanna.
you say Vegas, and it always throws me off. It's like the
Vegas.
third time. Yeah, you say
Is
Vegas.
that how they say it over there? Or what's
Las Vegas.
You're from Montana.
It's crazy, right?
He's
the only
a
one hearing
Montana
it.
boy,
Vegas?
dude.
Wait, what am I saying?
It's Las Vegas. You
We
say
say
Vegas.
Vegas, you say Vegas.
Yeah.
How do you say?
It's almost like
how do you say milk?
Milk.
Yeah.
How do you say milk normal?
Big.
Boobs.
Garage. what about garage?
Garage.
Yeah. Oh,
Garage.
garage.
Who else do you want? Are you at the point where you could dictate what fights are on your undercard?
No, I don't think so. I would like a big co-main event. That'd be
No,
sweet.
I mean like your guys, friends you train
Oh.
with, like those. Like
I
whenever
think I'm
Izzy
getting
fights,
there.
he's got other guys from the camp
definitely.
on it.
I think we're getting there. I'm getting to a good point to where I can start getting my boys in the contender series, for example. I think we're getting there for sure.
Like, are there younger guys that we should look out for that you train with that you think can really make it?
Yeah, 100%. Well, there's guys that are already in the UFC. Marcus, that dude's fucking crushing it.
Marcus.
Marcus McGee,
Okay.
Kyler Phillips,
Okay.
that dude's a stud. Ezra Elliott, this dude was one of my main partners for Aljo. He's still trying to get a pro fight. It's hard for a lot of these guys that train at the lab or train at good gyms to get fights.
Why?
Because they see that you train with these guys, or you have a wrestling background, as Ezra does. He's a good wrestler. It's
And
hard
nobody
for
wants
these
to
guys.
take that L.
Yeah, it's hard.
But the card's crazy. Leon Colby.
That's gonna be
Leon
great.
Colby is a huge
Who do you got
fight.
in Leon Colby?
God, dude, I don't know. That's such Leon. I like Leon a lot.
Leon's great.
But Colby's just fun to listen to. He's a character. He's fucking loud. He
Yep.
talks shit. It's interesting.
He
It'd be
can
crazy
sell.
to be him at champ. But also Leon's fucking dangerous.
Yep.
Alex Pantoja, I finished him in the first round versus Brandon Royval.
I haven't seen him fight. How is he?
I think he's a stud. I think he's pretty
Yeah.
good. Shavkat Rachmanov versus Stephen Thompson.
Yeah, what
That's
do you
a
think happens
fucking
here?
sweet fight. That Shavkat is no fucking joke, dude.
Okay.
Bro,
Stephen Thompson ain't either.
if the country ends in stand, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dagestan, Kazakhstan, Pakistan, shout out Imran.
Hey,
Dude,
United
if
Stand.
it's got to stand, you're going to get beat up.
And what do we think over here?
Tony versus Paddy? I'm curious to what
No.
Paddy. Oh, Vincent
Gary
Luque.
versus Luque, yeah.
Dude, that's a sweet fight. That whole fight is that. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm doing a. I have to do an after party. I have a residency with Resorts World in Vegas. Vegas. So I'll be having an after party there. I'm not even fucking fighting, but I'm gonna be there for the after party. Just to,
Dude, this is a stacked card.
Josh Emmett, Giga, Kazakhstan.
So wait a minute,
That's how you say
didn't Emmett just fight for
He lost
the number
to-
one Ilya
Oh, wait.
Tuporia, right?
Oh, that's right.
So he just fought for number one contender. Now he's the, what is this, sixth fight on the card? Seventh fight?
Yeah, bro, you gotta. Yeah, that's crazy.
And Giga Chikadze, what do you think about his striking?
He's very
Legit, right?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I
Dude's
like
quick.
that guy.
So that whole card, yeah, stacked card, end of the year,
Oh, this is
and then
gonna
with a
be fun.
banger.
This is gonna be fun.
Patty, I'm curious to see how he comes back.
What do you think?
He was, coming off that surgery.
He's kind of acknowledged it wasn't a great outing for him. And
Yeah, well, you can't deny that. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It was bad. He
Yeah.
lost that fight.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
Speaking of Vegas, you saw that UFO situation that happened I think it was a few months ago, right?
I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Then they tried to interview him, and then
Yeah.
they wouldn't say shit. So
I heard you
then-
believed it.
Who?
I heard you believed it.
No, I want to. I'm in the same. I'm like that Rogan kind of I would love for that shit to be real, but it's just hard to. I listen to every Rogan UFO pod. I'll listen to it, and they'll talk about the documentary. I'll go watch the documentary, like the one in Brazil. Like, you guys ever?
I had dinner with Lazar.
Did you?
Yeah. And
Damn.
Rogan.
You guys chit chat about it?
Of course.
Oh,
I believe he believes he worked on alien craft.
really?
I believe he believes it,
Okay.
meaning I don't think he's lying, but
he-
he might not have worked on actual alien craft.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. That makes sense.
Like, people can believe the things that they're saying, but that can also not be true.
What'd you guys eat?
Fogo de chao.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that could be true, but I don't.
Brazilian steak.
You know, it's the steakhouse where you could put a little thing
green
up.
light.
You've been
Oh,
it. Yeah.
green light.
Yeah.
That's
So I didn't even know what that green. I left that shit up. The fucking it gets
kept
kept
going.
over. I'm like,
Don't
yo,
straighten your
stop
mouth, bro.
pestering me.
Any strip clubs here?
You like the Rippers?
I don't, but I won't mind seeing some titties.
You should go to what is it called?
It's
10?
the Kelly Rippers.
Sapphires.
Sapphire still open?
There was that one in Queens that was.
Oh no! If you want to get ratchet,
like the girl, because
you wanna
sometimes
get ratchet?
No, sometimes I go to most of the strip clubs I go to. I'm like, ew, you know what I mean? They're fucking on the thing, going like this, clapping their thighs. I'm like, bitch, I
Yeah.
don't want to see your eyes clap.
what do you want?
Titties.
Oh, you want
like
titties?
titties,
Yeah,
huh?
You want the
Yeah, I
milk?
like them titties.
You want the milk?
But I feel like I had to be buzzed up at a strip club, or else I'm kind of like,
Oh yeah, why am I here?
Yeah. But my point.
White, black, Spanish. What's your flavor?
All.
Yeah. Bad bitch.
That's a
Bad bitch.
that's a man right there.
But I was just curious, like how the women are here. Not that you guys have been, probably.
Never.
Never.
But if you pretended you went once,
Yeah.
Pumps.
are they hot?
Pumps in Brooklyn, that's like you get like hipster Bushwick chicks.
Stop.
Just
Stop.
They got leg hair.
Yeah,
No, I don't like that.
No, but they're bad.
What was the
though.
one in Queens
Really?
that was popping?
Like-
My wife randomly enjoys the strip
There's a
club.
few.
We've been to two.
Really?
So
Yeah,
Queens,
yeah.
Queens got all the Colombian chicks. Yeah.
Oh.
We went to Ricks and Sapphires.
Rivieras? No.
Now
Sapphire is
the Rivieras
trash.
is the one, right?
Rivieras.
Yeah. But there's also the one. What's the one in the city that
I would just
Ricks
walk
and
past one
Sapphires.
at Times Square. I walked past my hotel.
there's
That's not
Anything Sapphire, I
Side-
think.
flash
Square.
dancers.
Really?
Flash
That's good to know.
dancers. No, what's the one that used to be called? Oh my God.
Quit pretending.
No, it was like the famous one
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
city.
yeah. They hit that fucking movie that was
Not Tens.
What's the movie with-
Howard Stern used to talk about it all the time. On like 61st Street or 62nd Street by like First Avenue and Second.
it's not there no
by
more.
the
Flash
bridge.
dancers?
No.
Hustlers?
Right by the
Right by the bridge, the 59th Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's where we went.
Yeah, because then when you
Checkmate or
when you order
Sapphire?
food and then yeah,
We went.
It's a
we,
steakhouse.
we went there.
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
I feel like
I love that place.
when I was in Atlanta, they kept saying, "Oh, you gotta go try the fucking wings at Magic City."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why is there such good food there? Or do you just think it's good?
I think you
Titties
think
are
it's
in front
good
of us.
because there's
You're
you're
like,
rock
wow,
hard.
this is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. And it's tiny Magic City. You going to Magic City?
I've been.
Is it Magic City, the one that's kind
That's
of
in
tiny?
Atlanta. That's like.
The one in Atlanta.
I don't think it was that tiny.
Yeah.
But Sapphires is the one you're talking about.
No. It's another one. There's
That shit
another
was
one.
crazy how much one.
Scores.
That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was the joint back in the day.
Not anymore, huh?
I mean, literally the description of it.
Yeah.
Swanky steakhouse with plush seating.
Yeah.
It is a steakhouse.
Oh hell yeah.
And then a few strip clubs do this, but man, so you know how it works with the strip clubs with like the finances and everything? Like the stripper's got to pay to work there essentially.
Oh, really?
It's like a barbershop where
Oh,
you
because
like rent your table.
Do you give them a percent or you pay?
You tip
upfront?
out the DJ, you tip out the other people basically.
Wow.
It's usually
Okay.
one flat fee, and then
Okay.
you
Yeah.
get whatever else you make that night.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what they would do is
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Of
No.
course.
I wouldn't know.
It sounded like a guess.
I just heard.
Yeah.
They would have scores bucks. I'm pretty sure it's scores that would do this. And other places have done this before. So you would take your $1,000 and get you some scores bucks so you could tip the waitresses, etc. But they would charge you to get the scores bucks. So the club is eating off of charging you, and they're eating when the strippers are paying to get their money back.
Sounds like we need to go into business.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like Dave and
like
Buster's,
that.
dude.
100%.
Sugar Shoals
Yo,
like
Sugar
that.
Shoals
and steaks.
Strip Club.
And steaks.
Do we want some steaks in there?
Sugar Shoals and steaks.
Hey.
And the worst part of that, you switched over all your money for scores bucks, so
And
you
now
gotta
you
use
can-
it
you
all.
gotta use it.
Yeah, that's the
It's
genius.
also not
Can't
real
go
money.
back and
Can't go back.
re-exchange.
Yeah.
Be stingy with 50 scores
Or
bucks.
you keep the scores and then head back the next night.
Oh,
and then
you
you
did
still
that.
got some scores.
See, now you're thinking.
Then you go hit them on the
Now you thinking.
copier.
Yo.
But your girl might find the scores books. You know, if she
And now
finds
you fuck.
if she finds
Oh.
singles, you can
So
kind of play
here's
it
what's
off.
fun.
That's true.
My wife on her 30th afterward was like, let's go to the strip club. We got
Fire.
a table, fire, sure.
Why
Then
wasn't I
there's like
invited?
a 15, no, you were invited. There was a club, and then we went afterward. I forget what the club, the Labo or whatever. But yeah, the credit card receipt, it was like a $1,500 charge, and it was from some random thing. They don't say Sapphires or Ricks.
Oh,
They
because
put
they're
it
not,
as
they're not
like,
snitching on you.
yeah, that's this. So
Tony's
I'm
auto
looking at the
body.
car the next week, like, what the fuck clubhouse did he spend $1,500 on? Who stole my credit card?
You know.
And then it turns out the strip club just not going to snitch
You
on it.
snitched on yourself. You called the bank. You're like, I'm disputing this.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Well, that's like one time I went to a strip club and they only gave us $2 bills. And then I had hundreds of $2 bills
Why?
in my
'Cause you're
backpack.
queer as a $2 bill?
Yeah, literally, it was a gay club.
Yeah.
But then literally, I went home and my girl was like, "Why do you only have $2 bills?" I was like, just collect
When we
them.
had collected at the strip club, the funniest thing was Mark getting charged up for the lap dance. You remember that?
When?
You know the dancers like harass you for a
Oh,
lap dance?
dude, she got so
This
pissed.
girl came
I
up-
hate when they have, like the girls.
This girl came up to Mark And she was like, "Do you want to dance?" And he was like, "We're actually about to leave." And she was like, "Okay, I'll walk you out." And he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we're actually not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna be here for a while." And she's like, "Okay, do you want to dance?" He's like, "I'm actually out of money." And she goes, "Okay, well, the ATM is right there." And he goes, "Actually, I just don't want to dance."
I don't know how those girls can do that because I've seen that happen too. It's like they're like shameless.
Oh, she told him afterward, "I hope you
you're
enjoyed
not
the free
cute.
show."
Yeah, she gave me so much attitude.
She goes, "I hope you enjoyed the free show." And walked off.
Usually they can spot a mark.
Literally. But the way she was dissing me, I got bricked up, dude. Yeah, I was like, yell at me again. God damn.
Mark
Shit
almost
was
got
awesome.
kicked out of the strip club when we went to one. When we were in.
Jacking off in the corner.
No, you would think it was
Jacking off
that.
on stage.
That's fine.
He was balling up his ones, and then he was doing like hook shots and jump shots.
They were
and
fadeaways,
fadeaways.
yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball pitches.
Baseball
No, that's not
pitches.
true. That's not
You were doing fastball.
This is a miscommunication.
He was cocking up the leg.
He was cocking up the leg.
Randy
And
Jones.
just
The girl was
Plucking
Dominican.
them.
I thought she had a fucking, she could hit it.
Bro, I took him to a strip club and I gave him, I don't know, a couple $100. And then I look over and I'm like, where is Mark? And he's at the bar of it and he's building a little house out of the dollars.
Son.
yeah, you're a retard, bro.
But what did the girl do? Remember what the girl did?
She comes over fully naked. It's only non-nude bar or full nude bar in Tampa. And she just does a full split and fucking crushes the house with
Damn.
a pussy.
fucking
That's
building
fire.
7 on my shit. I was pissed
Building
off.
7.
I didn't
Speaking
like
of, I was in the World Trade Center today.
No, you weren't.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, One World
One
Trade.
World, sorry.
Yeah.
I fucked that up. But that was kind of spooky, honestly. That was a little wild.
Yeah, the vibes are weird.
It is a little.
Yeah.
Little
Kept
off.
looking out the window.
Yeah.
What are there businesses in it?
GQ.
So it's just GQ is in that?
Was I supposed to say that? I mean, I think it's fine. Yeah.
I mean, it's a big building.
Yeah, they has an address.
Yeah.
I won't say they were on the floor. No jokes. But yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, fuck. If I had to pick to jump out this window or burn, like
Bro.
that fucking was fucking with me.
Crazy, right?
My
like,
brother
God
saw people
Damn.
jumping out.
Are you serious?
When he was in middle school. His middle school was a few blocks away.
Fuck.
He was like calling home to see if he could get picked up.
Like,
and
put a
saw people
trampoline out
jumping
there.
Yeah, no way.
Would you hit a gainer?
What's a gainer? What's a gainer? What's a gainer?
But when you run
forward and
and
do
you
a
jump
backflip.
backwards off.
Like a backflip?
I mean,
Would I backflip
Wild boy, dude.
out of the building? You know what's so funny about that?
Nothing.
No, this is what's funny.
Nothing's
This is
funny.
what's funny. I thought if I had to jump off to something to my death, like
Yeah.
if I just didn't have a choice, you might as well.
That's
flip.
what I was. That's my thought process. That's why I asked the question. I was like, "Fuck, I could probably hit a sick gainer."
You go gainer, or you do front flip, or do you try to like slow it down a little bit? But you're already gonna jump. There's no question.
Yeah.
You're jumping.
yeah.
What do you do?
I'm cannonball, eyes closed,
Oh.
hoping.
You're cannonball, man.
same way.
Instead
Like, you
of
know you're
burning,
gonna die, you just, you know?
But like,
I'm probably aiming for people to break my fall.
you're in the
Come
plane.
on, dude.
I was on the. Oh, that's fun.
You're like this.
What an answer from the Jew who really did it.
Okay, listen, Suga, before we get out of here, we know that you have a fight against Chito,
You're damn right.
okay? Is there any last words to the best dressed man in the UFC that you'd like to say?
I think you should go to the strip club tonight. All right.
Oh, he's talking to himself.
That
That took me a second.
That was motherfucking cold. That's it. Suga Sean, go fucking follow him. The motherfucking champ is in the building.